Welcome to the best show on Saturday nights when it comes to YouTube, Two Brothers Comics, the Saturday night Comic Book Babble-on. We got a great night in store for you guys tonight, so stay tuned. What is going on, everybody? I'm here, Nick's here, and we're ready to go.
So excited.
Nick, look at this setup you got. Hold on, before we get into the hold on.
It's not perfect.
I feel like we're missing something. You can cover your face, but we still know what's behind it. Oh man, how you doing, Justin?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm awesome, man. It's Saturday night. How can we not be doing well, man? This is the best night of the week. We got the best show.
Saturday night, all right, something. Isn't that how that song goes?
I'm not sure. Yeah, let's talk about this real quick, Nick. I mean, let's check this out. Nick has once again spruced up his studio, and it is looking awesome, man.
Yeah, it's not perfect. I got to adjust this over here. Got to move that over a little bit. I got to put a comic book here after I fix the front of that. But all in all, my wife helped me set all of this up, so that was awesome of her. And I got a whole new front set up here, second monitor, all kind of good stuff. So
looks like there'll be some more room whenever I'm there for us to sit next to each other.
That's right. We're going to be getting some chairs, putting it back here since the camera's pretty far away from the wall now.
Awesome.
That way we can have more of a discussion style topic, and I'm going to be getting an iPad so we can just sit there and chat, but control everything from an iPad.
Awesome. We don't have to breathe each other's air anymore. Sounds good. Well, we got a chat full of folks. You guys showed up early tonight. What is going on, man? You guys are in here, the chat, the whole time we're sitting backstage trying to go over everything. The chat is just going off. So let's go all the way up to the top. And man, he got tonight. He was almost there, but Austin got Ruben again tonight, man. So what is up, Austin? He is a member here at Two Brothers Comics, and we appreciate it.
Let somebody join tonight.
Oh,
let somebody join.
Right. That's right. That's right. We have something super. Nick has something he has put together. So from now on, when we do get new members to the channel, you guys are going to see something really cool. Ruben, what's going on, man? Cowabunga fan. That's right, man. Got my player select screen hat on. I'm ready to go.
Yep.
He said Austin is the champ. We got another Two Brothers Comics. Man, I'm seeing just members all down the line here. We got Cool Comics Collector. First time sober on. Hey, there you go.
Uh-oh.
We got Chaos in Comics. If you guys didn't see the absolute spanking he gave me this week, and I'm not talking about literally, I'm talking about on Comic Book Posers debate show, man. He tore me up pretty good. I couldn't even be mad about it. We had a good time though.
Yep.
Jason, the Southern Comic Geek, what's going on, man? Another member of the channel. Good to see you, brother. He's had some big hauls this week, man. Always does, though. Always does. I think he's probably one of the best comic hunters I've ever seen in my life. Adrian, the Panda, what's going on, man? Adrian hooked me up super big this week. I was super pumped, man.
Are you ready for this, guys? It happened early.
Hold on. What happened? Hold on. Here it is. I see it. Ruben Guzman. He's not only always in here first and always in here, he's now a member. And we said if something happens when becoming a member, what happens?
Pull up the comment.
This isn't it?
No. Pull the comment off.
Oh.
There we go. Now.
One of us. Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble, one of us.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ruben. We appreciate that, man. Thanks for being a part of Two Brothers Comics and being a member, man. We appreciate
Cheers.
that. Yes, absolutely, man. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Oh my god! And if
That
you've
was
never seen that movie, it
Just-
is. Oh my god, it is so good.
Me and Nick absolutely love that movie. I don't think there's Step Brothers may be the only movie me and him have seen as many times as we've seen that movie.
Yeah,
And
other
that's
than
still probably close.
yeah, it is. It's a great movie, guys. Thank you, Ruben. And even if you decide, hey, I don't know, I'm just so happy I got to play that. Thank you for the joy in my life.
He showed that to us backstage, man. We were getting so excited about that. It was awesome. Ryan, Comics and Death Metal, what's going on, brother? We should have that video dropping soon where Ryan was hanging out with us while we were out on the road, and we had an awesome time with that. Let's see here. We have the lovely sister-in-law, Mrs. Ellis, here on the Facebook side. We got our man Captain Comics. What's going on, Steve? Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. I hate when I do.
Yep.
Yes, smash the like button if you haven't hit it already. Hit it real quick for us.
And then I think we had Jason Flowers over on the Facebook side. So.
Jason Flowers, what's going on, brother? Now, if y'all don't know Jason Flowers, man, this dude is an artist out here in Atlanta, and y'all seen me show his artwork off here. The Power Rangers artwork that he's done. He does some awesome turtle stuff. If you go check this guy out on Facebook, he does live drawings. He does Turtle Tuesdays, man. This dude, he's putting together a comic book right now too, and he's actually got a Kickstarter going or getting a Kickstarter going. So
yep.
we may try to get Jason on at some point to talk about that. So thanks for hanging out, Jason. I think that's the first time we've seen you in here, man. So good to have you.
And there's a whole bunch of folks on the YouTube side if you decide to
yeah, man. If you come over to our YouTube channel, man, there's a whole comment section that you'll be able to take part in, and you'll be able to kind of keep up with what's going on there. K Titus, what's going on, brother? All the way out there in Japan. Let's see here. Made me feel, oh, come on, Chaos, get out of here.
Look, I felt awkward sitting here doing this, but we accept
I
you
thought
as one
we
of
were
us,
all
Chaos.
going to be sitting and beating on the table, man. Come on. Greg, the Bearded Comic Bro, another member. What's going on, man? Somebody dropped the man's link in the chat. He's in the creator tier, so that means we drop his link and let you guys know. Greg is a awesome channel you guys can check out where he's always doing unboxings. We actually showed one of his videos this week. He got an awesome book in a mystery box this week. You guys need to go watch that video. He got an awesome book in a mystery box this week.
Same thing with Southern Comic Geek. Thank you guys so much. So thank you to our members, everybody listed, and of course now we have to add Ruben because we accept you as one of us. I love it, man.
Comic Book Poser, another member. What's going on, man? Good to see you for the second time this week. Alex P, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out as well. And I think that is everybody. I said hey to Chaos. I said hey to Chaos earlier because I talked about him beating me down on Poser's channel.
Have we seen Josh on the channel yet?
Have not seen Josh in here. He's running late tonight. He must have something important to do.
Well, we'll give it just a few minutes then to see if he pops in to see if he's going to join us to open up his.
Okay. You want to hit him on Messenger real quick? And
yeah, I'll send him a message.
Okay. So, well, we'll just go through the books we picked up this week while we wait to hear back from him. Then, so
that works.
Let's see. You know what? Justin hasn't talked much tonight. We're gonna let Justin go first.
Cool. This was a bad week. I mean,
yeah, it was.
Oh, wait, hold on. I am so sorry. You are correct, sir.
Like a phone book.
Poser also in the creator tier level, and I did speak
No,
about.
He's a Golden Age member.
Oh, okay.
Dustin don't even know. I handle it.
I'm sorry. Look, now it's getting a little bit more difficult to keep up with who's where. So, Jason is over here on the YouTube. Right on, man.
Smash the subscribe.
Yes, sir. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. What is the name of the book you got coming out, man? It's Bullfrog something. I just Bullfrog Ninja. I can't remember, man. I can't remember what it was, but I know it was Bullfrog. But yeah, check out Poser too, man. He's doing a great debate show right now, featuring many channels in the YouTube community, and I don't say it much, but I will say it now. I think Chaos is definitely a lock. I think Chaos is a lock. You guys better watch out, man. He'll make you just tell on yourself. Bounty Bullfrog. That's right. Bounty Bullfrog, man. I knew it was something. Yeah. All right, I've totally screwed up the members thing, guys. So as soon as we get done doing this, we're gonna go through and we will give all of our Golden Age guys that shout out. I'm so sorry, I completely screwed it up. Now everybody hates us and they're gonna take their memberships and go home. I'm so sorry. Justin, what'd you pick up this week, man?
A phone book. Look at this.
Wow, can you tear it in half?
Done. All right. So, man, this week was rough. And the worst part, I haven't read any of this. So, Iron Man 1, The Amazing Spider-Man, The Sins of Norman Osborn, number 1. Captain America 23. Thor 7.
You didn't get the Alex Ross cap cover, man?
I did not. I was tempted, but I did not. Darth Vader, number 5. Star Wars, number 6. We've got Excalibur, number 12. Hellions, number 4. X-Men, number 12. I've got the giant size X-Men Storm, number 1. As well as I did get the variant cover for this one. It is obviously my cover of the week. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. I put that one back to pick up another one.
Batman 99. Justice League 53.
So
I did pick up this literal phone book. Detective 1027. And then here we go into the good stuff. 7 Secrets, number 2. Once and Future, number 11. Devil's Highway, number 3. Old Haunts, number 4. And Bleed Them Dry, number 3, which I did letter. And my shop somehow tracked down a copy of Stargazer, number 1, which I also lettered.
Nice.
That was it for me this week.
So Poser, I appreciate your compliment on your debate the other night. He was talking about my TKO unboxing. He's like, man, I can't repeat it, but it was quite funny. All right. And then no Cool Comics, not yet, but I'm thinking maybe we should do it live and see what happens. What do you guys think? Maybe we should call Thor's Hammer?
Yeah, we called it on Adrian called it on Birch channel the other night. But yeah, we can do it. We can do it after a while.
Maybe we should do that. What's going on, Warlord?
I'm trying to make up for my mess up, so sorry.
Man, that's been the last 8 months of my life, watching YouTube videos, teaching myself. What's up, Two Gun, Alex Ross, man, those things are sick. By the time I got to the shop on Saturday, most of them were sold out. Hello, Berkey Burke.
On your pull list, man.
I would want to take a moment to apologize to Chaos for the misuse of the word literal.
Oh, man. Oh, and I have an AOK to unbox from Adrian Pandawesome. So got to get that cracked open at some point tonight, too. All right, my turn to go?
Yeah, man, go ahead. Just swap yourself over.
Since you're busy. All right, so I'm going to save these two for last because I think those are really cool. And hopefully Josh will get a chance to see. So I'll go quick. So Inkblot number 1. Actually, I got a chance to read it. Absolutely great. Holy crap, look who it is, Dustin. Tosh Boyden. If you want to talk about one of the earliest people, absolutely one of the earliest supporters of the channel. Tosh, and I believe his brother as well.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, man. All the way back when all we were doing was selling comic books on Facebook.
Then I picked up Stillwater number 1. Inkblot was great. Stillwater was great. 7 Secrets 2, definitely the best book of the week. Why? Why you say that?
I haven't read it yet.
Oh man, I guess I can't talk about it too much then. Red Mother, Old Haunts, Batman.
Hey.
What? What? And I have number 1 somewhere. Darth Vader, Thor. We'll save that so we can call the number. And then I picked up Star Wars. So then I have 2 more books. So I was at my local comic shop today, and Josh was showing me off some things. He's like, hey, come over here, check this out. I was like, okay.
I hate when he does that.
Check that out, Dustin.
Whoa, hold the phone. Is that an exclusive? That's not a sticker.
That's not a sticker.
Congratulations.
So Josh got his, he backed a Kickstarter campaign, and this was it.
Nice.
So it was really cool. And I got a signed one that's going to go in tonight's Bro Box. Wow. So that's awesome. And thank you guys. So he's like, so Chaos said, why you got to track down books? You should get comped.
It doesn't always work that way, man.
Yeah, I'll put it this way. I truly believe Mad Cave would send me comps if I asked. I just don't ask.
Yeah. That's right, Tosh. OG. I bet he has never heard that joke work. And then what else? Adrian said, I love that you're playing X. That's right, Team Nick. That's right. All right, full disclosure, Justin's idea was to play it. And then my wife decorated all of this, including the Baby Yoda, the comics, and death metal A-OK me. So do appreciate that. I
love the niece's footprint book is up there too. That's awesome, man.
Yep. So a lot of people have commented about that. Dustin said he's seen it in other Facebook groups. He's like, hey, I saw this guy put his baby's footprints on a book. Well, right there is the first one ever. So my baby girl she was 3 months old when I did that.
Yeah, I remember when we did that, when we brought her in that day.
Yeah.
I was there. I was going to use that on the hunt, but if anybody had ripped that book, I would have definitely had to say some mean things to them. And so I just decided it was probably best if I just didn't use it, because I was not going to put up with that nonsense.
What's up, Rod?
Rod is in the house. What's up, Mr. Rod the Rican?
How you doing? How you doing?
All right. So we get to my stuff. And I do want to say real quick, this segment of the Two Brothers Comics Saturday Night Comic Book Babble-on, where we're showing what we picked up this week, is brought to you by our local comic shops, Haven Comics of Huntsville, Alabama, Back to Back Comics of Marietta, Georgia, and New Dimension Comics of St. Clairsville, Ohio. These guys always make sure every week that we have what we need to make these shows happen. So thank you so much, guys, for working so diligently and being such great LCSs for us. I'm getting that down, man. I'm getting that down.
Look at this man. He in here hanging out now. His book goes second print. It's a superstar.
Oh man, he still remembers us little people. He's got a sold out number 1 going to second print. He's still gonna come in here and say hey to us, man. That's awesome.
Hey, there's no mistake about that, man. He put in so much hard work.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I'm telling you what. They say you have to be your own biggest hype man, and Jared definitely did a great job of working harder than everyone else to make sure that the word got out about his book, man. You got to give him that.
I think we should have a mojito night, because these things are going to be my new Saturday night normal.
And I don't know that I could drink something like that.
Yeah.
All right, so I picked up my favorite read every time it comes out, Batman 99. And I love this Derek Chew cover, man. There is literally nothing that came out this week cover-wise that got me more pumped up than this cover right here. I really, really dig what they're got going on with the Clown Hunter. And the coolest part is he hasn't had very much going on yet. He's not said much, but, man, his actions speak volumes. So loving that character. Picked up the Alex Ross Timeless Captain America cover, and I had that Storm cover in my pull box too, but I had to put it back because what looks better with Captain America than Iron Man? You know, I mean, Iron Man and Cap just go together like peanut butter and jelly, man. And if you look at this Iron Man, I love the detail where you can see his eyes, you can see the screen behind the mouthpiece there. I mean, it's just that's a beautiful, beautiful work of art that Alex Ross did there. I got Thor issue 7, and I ended up with both covers in the pull box, so pretty cool. I think I like this one the best, honestly. That was actually a pretty cool read, man. I'm digging Redneck Thor. Man.
Oh, at the end?
They're finally, man. I got a hero out here, man. We got a Redneck Thor. I love it.
All I'm saying is the artwork in this book is getting worse.
Oh yeah. But this guy's only on it for two issues, and the other guy's coming back. What's up, Mountain Peak?
What's up, Mountain Peak?
Darth Vader issue 5. Another one of my favorite reads. Haven't got to read this one this week. This is my read of the week this week. Once in Future issue number 11. Number 1, I love this cover, man. Like if that Clown Hunter cover hadn't come out, this would be my cover of the week because Beowulf looks awesome. But Gran went gangster in this book this week, man. Gran is just absolutely a thug, dude. She does not care about nothing, dude. Gran is she's the man. I got Stillwater number 1. Have not read that yet, but I'm definitely going to. I got the second print of Something's Killing Children number 8. I thought this was for 10, but it was for number 8. Draken New Dawn, second print of issue number 1. And now I got some back issues over here I'm going to show off. This was something that Whodat hooked me up with, and I really appreciated it. It is TMNT issue number 1, the Shattered variant. And
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. And this was limited to the exact same amount of copies as the original TMNT number 1 was limited to. So around 3,200, I think. And then they had a white variant that was even less than that. But that one was super cool. And then he AOK'd me this really early Clayton Crane cover for Ghost Rider. And this is the Garth Ennis run, which I really want to pick up all of them and read. But this is a super limited print. Limited edition there. So this was a pretty limited print, but this was awesome Clayton Crane variant. So thank you so much, Whodat.
Wait, time out. What was that?
What was what?
What was that?
Who?
You. What was that?
Well, are we doing a toy box or no? Should I show my toy I picked up today? Go ahead and do that now or later?
Let's do it later.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't doing something already in the middle of something, but
well, I think anytime you see something that's
I missed it. But
hold on, let's see.
Now I'm intrigued to see it later.
Ooh, what is that? What is it? What is that?
Oh, I know what that is.
I mean, I think I know what it is, but we should still talk about it. That's what
I'm not sure if I showed these off last week, these two, but I don't think I did. This Moon Knight Secret Avengers issue number 7. And this is the Mark Brooks Tron variant from 2011. Man, that thing is smoking hot.
Smoky.
Awesome. You
Smoking
cannot
hot.
hate on that at all. Unless you are voting in the hunt, then apparently everyone can hate on it.
Everybody basically hates you.
This is a book I've been looking for quite a while, and I got a extremely high-grade copy. This is right here is when Kirby goes exclusive with DC Comics, and they kind of put a little to Marvel in there with Kirby is here. Jimmy Olsen 133. I love Jack Kirby. I love motorcycle covers, so that was a no-brainer. I got the first appearance of Killdozer, man. If you guys haven't read this is an awesome little story written by the same guy who wrote It. And it's basically this bulldozer that gets possessed and kills everybody in the town. So really, really cool.
Wait, the same guy who wrote It?
Yeah, Theodore Strugen.
I thought you were going to say Stephen King.
It says, based on the spine-tingling shocker by Theodore Strugen, author of It.
It might be a different It. It might be the book It.
Okay.
Not, a different book It, like the one where the kid's thrown in the closet and stuff.
Okay.
Or maybe it's something else, but it's not the It.
As seen on TV, though. I didn't even think about that. And then these are just a couple dollar bin pickups I picked up. This is a Ghost Rider cover that I've been looking for a long time. This is kind of an iconic Ghost Rider cover, man. It's super cool.
Oh, yeah.
And then this Ghost Rider 29 from the Jason Aaron run, which I want to absolutely pick up and read. I may just grab the omnibus, but awesome artwork there. And then this was I just picked this up. It was in the dollar bin, and I just thought it was cool, man. It was a nice slash cover for the turtle villain Slash. This is Mighty Mutanimals issue number 9. So I just thought that was a cool cover.
That is neat.
And then, guys, check it out. Y'all know I love some Killer Instinct. Look at this awesome Fulgor and Jago cover. Oh, my gosh. This thing looks so pretty. Killer Instinct. Love it. Can't wait to get the rest of this series. They got some awesome covers. So
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, man. I love it, man. I dig it. I picked that up. Comics and Death Metal tagged me on Instagram. Somebody was selling that, and I had to scoop it.
That's what I'm talking about. So should I show off that toy before Justin comes back?
Boy, wouldn't that just get his goat?
Get his goat. Man, look, I had a haircut today, so, like, I'm all extra.
What's up, Seville? What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Like comics, man.
He needs to sell me some.
He needs to, I tried to hit him up about him, but he wasn't trying to do it. But thanks for hanging out, Logan.
What's up, Will? How you doing? Ka-choong. Wait, what? Moon Knight, Tron, Mark Brooks? That's heavenly.
Woo, ain't it though? Ain't it though?
They
did not like it on the hunt. They did not like it on the hunt. But
and don't worry, Ka-choong, we have not. You have not missed the bickering yet.
Yeah. Yeah. If you guys didn't watch last night, the Road Dogg was dethroned. Both belts gone, and
it's for the best.
Yeah, it is for the best. So I'm probably going to be going into retirement soon. Will Martins, thanks, man. We sure love some Two Bros, man. We love you too.
Yep, thank you. Samuel David, hello. And then Comic Book Poser, thank you guys so much. So basically, it's about a plant monster in 1940, so that makes sense.
So I was confused. I don't really know anything about it or Stephen King too much, so excuse my ignorance.
All right, so here's what I
do that anyway, right?
So here's what I think we'll do. I'll show off my toy. While you talk about maybe your top pick and your top cover of the week, I'll start unboxing Adrian's, and then when it's my turn, I'll show everybody what he sent me. That sound good?
Yeah.
All right. So Justin, what do you think this is?
I think it's the Marvel Legends Age of Apocalypse.
Dun, 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 dun. So is this thing super valuable, and did I just get lucky finding it on the shelf?
I think it's just starting to hit retail shelves now. I've seen it in the wild twice.
There was 2 of them there, and I left them. I just grabbed one. However, you already got one?
I have it pre-ordered.
Oh, okay. Well, what I'll tell you is the cape does not stay on well.
Yeah.
So I super glued it in. And then I really like the skull hand, but obviously that's not going to stay in. So I just put some hot glue to keep it to stay in. But the hot glue pops right off. But literally it pops right off because it wouldn't keep the cape on. And then I swapped out the face. But yeah, man, I was super pumped to find this thing. So it's going to go back here on the shelf. And then my wife was like, I think it's so funny now you're buying toys. So real quick, I hope I didn't flash that. So Adrian sent me an A-OK. So thank you to Adrian Pandawesome. If you will drop the link to his channel. And I'll pop this open, Dustin, while you talk about.
Sorry to do that to you, man. Yeah, the death of Morph was a bad one in there.
Oh, behind me?
Wolverine. If they'd have just let Wolverine go take care of him, man. They just wouldn't let him do it though.
That's the real trick, right?
Wow, his whole address is just right there, Nick. You're just showing his whole address.
My bad. I suck at
You
this.
just suck at everything in life sometimes.
God.
Please, nobody go to Adrian's house. That would not be.
And my Sharpie doesn't even work. Now I feel like a terrible person.
Oh man. Oh.
Anyways, the tape. But yeah, so the trick is everybody here is like watching us, but no, they're just back here watching X-Men.
Hey, that's fine. And big shout out to the 35 people we got watching, man. Thank you to everybody. We got a cool show coming up tonight, man. We got some really good news we're going to talk about, and
big news.
Yeah, we've got some big news on the channel. So we have some sponsorship news that is really cool. Make sure you guys stick around for that because it's pretty big, Nick. It's kind of a big deal. Like Ron Burgundy is big, I think, in my book.
There,
I
fixed it.
Be pretty big. So looking forward to telling you guys about that. Team Dustin, that's right, man. That's right.
I only tuned in for X-Men. What's up, Jim?
Dustin t-shirts. I only
That's
tuned in for X-Men. Hey, that's fine. That's
That's
so
why
fine.
I'm here.
All night long.
Hey, I tell you guys what. So Josh said he'll be on in a little bit later, but he said go ahead. So while I'm opening up this from Adrian, why don't you guys open up the package I sent you guys? Look, I have to A-OK my own channel member stuff, or my own team stuff. By the way, if you are a channel member and you're a channel member and you sent me your address, you've been mailed this. I'm still waiting on 4 of those. That's Comic Book Poser. I need your address. Where's the Beans? TSG Comics and Whack Comics. I need your address so I can ship those off to you.
Right on. So me and Justin have packages. So I'm gonna pull out the knife.
Look at that. Did you look at that? We got pull tabs.
We got pull tabs.
Yeah, I don't care if you have pull tabs or not. That's
Nobody has to call JB and tell him that we don't have pull tabs.
Hey, Southern Comic Geek, save these, my friend. Save these. For a while there, he would always emulate me saying that. Back when we always did a mail call Monday, and then we quit buying stuff and we quit doing that.
Who quit buying stuff? I didn't get that memo. I did not get the memo that we were supposed to quit buying stuff.
Oh man, dang! Look at this blue
wish I had
painter's
got
tape.
that
That just
email.
destroyed this. Somebody needs to call Reggie and tell him that this blue painter's tape. Look at that. The adhesive stuck to the wow.
Reggie, I've heard. Didn't he? He's like a 2.5 rating show, man.
Oh Lord. Okay, let's read. That is not our rating. That was somebody else's video.
Reggie is the man, dude. Check this out, man. Oh, how cool is that? We got official drinking bottles. What?
But look, check it out. So you can keep putting more stickers on there. This is my wife's idea. So you can put all your stickers.
Right on.
Check that out. Got a Haven Comics one that I don't think I
Yeah,
sent
man.
you guys.
I'm sitting here looking. You know, I put stickers all around the border of this big TV in front of me. I've got Greg the Bearded Comic Bro stickers up here. I've got
Look how bad that is. Look, that tape destroyed that.
I even got a daggone Gary Comic sticker up here. Man, I got stickers I can throw on this. That's awesome. Appreciate that, man. Now we can all drink together and be uniform. Look at that.
All right, so what else?
Oh, no way. Look at, now this is cool. I'm digging this. Check this out. Now, that is snazzy. Check this out, man. We got, yeah, check it out. Look at this. Top official Two Brothers Comics top 10 list pads, man. Hold the phone.
Show the side of it, Justin.
Oh.
Look at this. Look at that. That is
right.
Too cool, man. Too cool. That's pretty awesome.
Isn't that neat?
That.
Yeah, I do pretty good design work.
Oh yeah. Wait, I got one other thing in here.
Check it out. Do you see it? Look on the side.
We got pins.
But what does it say on it? Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
I think I should show it off because it's not really wanting to focus.
Well, if you'd have gave me a second, look at yours. You ain't even got no light.
Oh, that's right. There's no light under there. There it goes. Collect your way. You still can't see it. Still bad. Still sucks. You suck.
It says collect your way. It's a red pin. That's awesome. And it's
Justin's looks best. It's a pretty good pin. I've been using it. So
I got a couple little stickers in here. Little collect your way sticker. That's our
did
new
Justin
one.
get those? Oh, okay, cool.
That's our new joint right there. The collect your way sticker. Josh has these all over Haven Comics already. And the Spidey collect your way. So that's awesome. That is awesome, man. Pumped about that. And that's awesome that you sent me a pen, man, because I finally got a pen holder, so I can just write it there.
Look, you just keep going. That's why they're not numbered. You guys know how hard it was to find a company that would let you design your own? It wouldn't charge you 3 arms and a toenail.
Dude, that's crazy. I love these bags too. These mailers.
Yeah.
Are awesome.
But yeah, so shout out to my wife because part of it was her idea, especially this right here. She actually put all the stickers on. So without my wife, you guys wouldn't have got one of these.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate this.
But I thought this
from my list over, man. From my list. See, the way I keep mine up, I have I have to put little daggone arrows to the number. So
Well,
That makes no sense. Most people
I
just
feel
put
like
on the left side.
I feel like there's a better way of doing that.
well, that is how my brain works. Okay, my brain doesn't need a lot of oxygen to work either. So
Wait, so I can put any kind of drink in here? Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh, I mean, it's just a water. I mean, I guess whatever. I'm having a mojito.
you can put beers in it, dude.
I don't know if I'd put beer. It might be metallic tasting.
Okay, so what
I
I'm
don't-
hearing is I'll drink a few beers first, then put the beer in here.
Boom.
Sure. So, well, yeah, and Josh did get a pack as well. So, but
Remember-
hopefully, guys,
Hand wash only because of the stickers.
actually, they're waterproof stickers, and I wash them on my Target cup, so I don't think it should be an issue. But whatever.
I wouldn't put it in the dishwasher, is what I'm saying, though.
Oh, I put my cups that have the stickers on there in the dishwasher.
Look at this. Watch. This is how you do it.
Should I tell him now or later that I've not washed them yet?
Nah, wait till he drinks it.
Hey, I ain't scared, man.
All right, so this is from Panda, and he said sorry about that. No, dude, this is not your fault. Look at that. I mean, crazy. I've never seen Blue Panther State do that. Just destroyed the back and board. But, oh, yeah, so he did mention he was sending this over to me because I did not have it. So thank you so much, Panda.
Right on.
Drop the link again. Adrian Pandawesome does some great unboxings and some other things. And that looks so much better in person. So it was the one I was missing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got a captain cover.
Ooh. Ooh, who's he fighting, though?
That I'm not sure. But Avengers 31. Look at that. That's nice, too.
That's awesome, man.
Is that a...
Oh, now I can see it. It was kind
The
of
Keeper.
fuzzy on my end. For a second, it almost had like a Thanos look to it.
It's the Keeper.
Okay. Yeah.
Look, Southern Comic Geek is just sitting back here watching X-Men all the time. Look at that. That's hilarious. And what's up, Randy? Legal
Randy
Burn?
Proctor, legal burning. What's going on, brother? Digging the bottles. Yeah, man. Nick just sent these out to us, so we just got them.
Nice.
Awesome, man. We're digging it. If y'all ain't checked out Randy, man, we had him on for a live stream. Y'all need to watch what this guy's doing. Check him out on Instagram. For real.
That is nice. Thank you so much, Adrian. I do appreciate you hooking me up with the AOK. You are the man.
Yeah, that's
Thank
awesome.
you so much. Boom, look.
Oh man, Justin, did you touch the logo on the pad? Like rub your finger across the logo, man. That's legit.
I'm confused. Like, okay.
Did you, Nick?
Well, yeah, I
It's
mean,
not just like it's textured.
oh my God. What's
I'm
up?
just saying, that's pretty sweet.
What's up, Tapias?
What's going on?
Yo, que pasa, mi raza? So I'm assuming that's what's up, my family.
Orale!
Oh my God. Please don't.
Hey, I'll go Conan from the 90s all night, dude.
Please don't.
So that was awesome, man. I appreciate it, man. It was cool.
And the pins have a really nice click to them. Listen.
I know, I noticed that. Just like,
Hold on, listen. All right. That's enough.
now, be honest. He did this because he got tired of seeing me rip the labels off my water bottles and just put a sticker on them.
Look, there's certain ways you can control things. You can ask people to do them nicely, or you can find another way to do things. What's up, Patrick Wall?
What's going on, man? Oh, classic. Yeah, man.
All right. So is there anybody else? Man, Adrian, thank you again for that, my friend. I do appreciate you very much so. All right. All right. Thank you, Kachung. Yeah, man. Pretty cool. And like I said, so all the members that have joined got all of these stickers sent. The gold members actually get a different sticker that nobody's seen yet before. And
Have I seen it?
No,
Ooh.
because you're not a gold member.
Ah.
You don't got a bong and a pipe. What is it from Austin Powers gold member?
Oh, yeah. He goes through a whole list of things.
Oh my gosh, Southern Comic Geek is having a blast watching X-Men. I should just skip to like the end. Oh man. All right. So now is where we're gonna sit and talk about our top picks for the week, our top reads, and our favorite cover. Justin, do you want to go first?
Sure. I read nothing.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I read nothing.
Do you at least have a top cover pick?
Yes. It was the Storm Timeless variant cover.
Josh, what's up, my friend? They just opened up their packs. So if you're going to jump on. If you want to go ahead and open up your pack, go ahead and open up your pack, and that's fine. But glad to have you, Josh Olive, Haven Comics. If you want to, Josh, drop your link to your channel. He is also a gold member, so do appreciate that. What's up, B. Ramey? And then Bong and a Waffle. What's up, Berkey Burke and the Berkey Bunch again? All right. What was your top cover?
The Giant Size X-Men #1 Storm Alex Ross Timeless variant cover.
But you don't have it.
I have it.
Oh.
It's just somewhere not within
That's all good.
arm's reach.
All right. So I'm going to talk about mine. So for me, my read of the week was Seven Secrets #2. I can't go into much detail because Justin has not read it. But I will tell you, and guys, drop us a comment. Let us know what your favorite comic cover of the week and your favorite read was. This was my favorite read of the week. Dustin, did you pick up Seven Secrets or did you drop it?
It wasn't on my pull list, so yeah, I've dropped it, I guess.
All right, so Seven Secrets, I think it's going to be big, and it has a very similar feel to me, Justin, as Saga at the beginning. You know, at the beginning of Saga, where Hazel's telling the story, and there's some emotional things that are happening, and she's kind of telling it from her perspective. Very similar tone to that, and I think if you're a parent, definitely something that you can relate to, and I think it's going to be big. So, love it. Favorite cover of the week? Hold on. I love this one. Love the Darth Vader. I love it. I did really love this as a read. That's really an impressive book. I liked it. But that right there, my favorite cover. Obviously, the timeless ones are great, but I didn't pick them up. Dustin, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to transfer over my list to my new awesome pad here, and I remembered what I was going to put on here and forgot. So my where did I put the big stack? Oh, here it is. So my read of the week was Once and Future #11. This was so good, just like it always is.
More.
Nick?
No, because I still have to read the last 3.
Okay, so in the last issue,
But you can spoil it. It's fine.
Okay, in the last issue, we left off. Huh?
Which one are we spoiling?
Once and Future?
Yeah, which issue number?
11.
Don't spoil it.
I won't spoil it.
He leaves, but he can still hear.
I won't spoil it. I'll just talk about 2nd Street. What's going on? Good to see you guys hanging out.
What's going on, Trinity?
Wait, you won't spoil it?
No.
I can go away.
No. I won't spoil it.
Okay.
But you've read the last issue, issue 10, right?
Yes.
Okay, so in issue 10, we saw Grendel made his way to the retirement home where Gran is, and they kind of got into a little tussle there. And that picks back up in this issue. And when I tell you guys, I mean, me and Josh talk about it all the time. We've talked about it since the beginning. Gran is definitely one of the most awesome characters in comic books right now. And in this issue, she just goes so hard, man. She went straight gangster mode in this issue, and it was so good. And when you guys read it, you're going to understand why I say that. Man, she is absolutely awesome, and I don't know what else to say. It was just so awesome to see just the way she talks about these monsters. Like it's not a big deal at all to her, but to everybody else is freaking out, and she just basically like, will you guys just chill out for a minute, go inside and just calm down, okay? Just stop it. You guys are just really just going way too, you're overreacting right now. Just go inside and let me handle this. I love it, man. This little old lady, and she's out here just saving the world from these daggone monsters, and it's awesome. And this issue right here in particularly, I loved how she reacted and what she does in this issue. And like I said, once again, My cover of the week is the Derek Chew Clown Hunter cover for Batman 99 because I am really, really digging this character. And I cannot wait to see what happens with him after Joker War because I don't think we're going to get a whole lot on that character until after that. Did I show this off before? I got it framed finally, but this Spirits of America limited print. This is the Jim Steranko Captain America. You got all the old timely guys up here. Cap, Bucky, Submariner, the original Human Torch. They got Red Skull and Hitler here. We got some bomber planes going on. And then you got the soldiers lifting the flag there. So really, really love that print right there. It's from 2002. And glad I finally got it in a frame. I can't wait to get it hung on the wall. But
so is the 1 in 25 the weird ones with like the character designs and like they're all one color? For Batman's?
Yeah.
Because I don't like those.
Yeah.
Like that's fine if you do, but I've never been a fan of those characters.
It was a Nightwing cover. They finally gave him a Nightwing cover.
Gotcha. You know, they're never going to give a Wally West cover, so that doesn't matter. I'm just kidding. What were you saying, Justin?
I like the Nightwing cover. That was all. I didn't buy it, but I thought it was cool looking. I think it's the blue.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of those character design ones, I guess. And I know they've done it for some other things. Like, I don't really care for those, and I don't like the Star Wars ones where they do, like, the toys on the hardbacks covers. Not my thing either. So, what do you guys think? Should we try calling Tony Stark and seeing what he says?
Yes, absolutely. That's a Los Angeles area code number, I think.
Let's see. So, Dustin, you good with that?
Yeah.
So we're going to call Tony Stank. Let's see what he says.
Hi. Yes, this is Iron Man. However, due to some big blonde jerk, I don't use this number. Okay. Nice frame. For all things Tony Stark, please visit www.tonystarkironman.com and try to get it out there, yeah?
So that was just Donnie Cates recording that?
Yeah.
That was clearly his voice? That was kind of lame. I was expecting like at least like you know, you can call Santa Claus and they'll have like automatic responses to, you know, stuff you say. So lame. Disappointed. Totally disappointed.
So
especially the fact that it was just Donnie Cates recording. Like, at least get like, I don't know, somebody that's not so like noticeable.
what was he supposed to do? Get Robert to do it?
No, just anybody else, but your own voice where everybody's going to go, oh, that's just Donnie Cates.
And yeah, I call him Robert. We're homies, so, you know.
Oh, goodness.
So, I got
all
my
right.
list ready, man. This is awesome. I love this, dude. All 10 of you guys, you just made the list.
Oh, my God. All right. Do you have your news article pulled up you wanted to talk about for a minute?
Yeah, so it's not necessarily like a breaking news article, guys, but this is something that
hold
I
on.
thought would...
I just had to pick my nose. I didn't want nobody to see.
No problem. I mean, you told everybody, so, I mean, you could have just left it at a professional, hey, let's drop our bumper, but that's okay.
Oh, real quick. And did you know that Ruben Guzman is now
One of us. Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble.
So every time somebody joins, that's what we're going to play. I'm so freaking excited about it.
We love
Google gobble, one of us.
Oh, man, I love it. I love
Too much of these.
So I stumbled upon this today. Oops. Got to share the screen first, stupid.
You set up.
All right. Bam.
Wow. I got you. I got
There
you.
we go.
I got you.
So I stumbled upon this today. Marvel's new Wolverine should be Laura, not Logan. So basically what they were saying here is when Disney brings the X-Men into the fold, they should not use Logan. That they should use Laura. Like, really? So you think it would be best when bringing in one of Marvel's most highly profiting, if not the most highly profiting franchise of all time, finally hitting the MCU, and you want to take the absolute flagship character that has carried this franchise and put him on the sidelines to bring in Laura? Are you absolutely outside of your mind? Have you lost all your brain cells? There is absolutely no way I agree with this at all, that we should just never, ever do Logan in the MCU with the X-Men. Just, nah, he's been done too much. Let's just push the big money maker, the flagship character. Nah, we don't need him. We're just going to throw X-23 in there. Get out of here. You lost your mind. You know how many people would absolutely go into a daggone fit of rage if we didn't get Logan? Come on. I mean,
well, I know at least one it would be you.
Huh?
Well, at least one of them would be you.
I mean, do you guys not agree?
Well, I think this article is just written for clickbait, so I'm not putting much stock into it, which is why
I know, but I just thought like it just seemed like a topic of interest. I mean, obviously there are some people out there who think this way, so I just thought it would be something interesting to kind of talk about and see where everybody stood on it.
I think you're going to get 99.9% of people agreeing with you. I think if X-23, and that's what she is, right? X-23 was as big of a character, I think Logan would have been a much bigger ordeal, the movie. There's no stock to this. It's not going to happen.
Well, I'm not saying that it's going to happen. I just, like I said, this was something that I thought we could just kind of discuss, like our opinions on this article and their opinion of how this should be done, just because I thought it was so absolutely outlandish that someone would even write that. Like, what would make you even want to write that? Well, outside of, like Justin said, to make people click on it, because I immediately did, because I was like, wait, this has got to be a joke. Like, there's no way somebody actually thinks we should just say, nah, let's not even do Logan. How do you do X-23 without Logan anyway? Like, how does that happen?
You can't, unless you're going to retcon everything that's happened in the last 20 years into the MCU, and that won't happen either. But, like I said, it is, people have crazy thoughts and opinions. There are going to be people that, they put it out.
That would absolutely destroy all of the dreams of anyone who's been specking with that Hulk 181. I'm telling you that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that I don't think she should end up in the movies. That's not at all even close to what I'm saying. But to just completely discredit the fact that Logan should be there at all, like, get out of here. You come on.
Oh, man, Nintendo's ending the production of the 3DS? Oof. Makes me sad.
Whoa. That means those things are going to be more valuable than, like, a Hulk 181.
What is it?
The 3DSs, man. Those things are getting hot.
What is that?
Nintendo product.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Hold on. I got my 3DS right here. Boom.
And what's the deal with them?
Nintendo's wait. I was thinking a Switch. Never mind.
What's the 3DS though?
It's like a big Game Boy.
But what brought it up?
It was moving here on the ticker.
But what did you say would make it worth more than a 181?
I was misled. I thought he was saying the Nintendo Switch. Just disregard the whole thing. It's
okay, yeah, because I'm completely lost. Moving on. On.
All right, so DC Universe is changing to DC Universe Infinite. And basically what's happening is they launched it back in 2018. And if we haven't noticed, HBO Max has been picking up a lot of series. And people have been speculating, hey, DC Universe is going to go away outright. However, DC Universe is just changing to DC Universe Infinite. It's going to focus completely on comic books and assuming all of the content, streaming, video, movies, are all going to be moving over to HBO Max, is what I guess is going to be happening. So that kind of sucks, which means I'll probably cancel my membership and just, I think with AT&T I get a free HBO Max membership. Happy Batman Day to you, Magic Lasso. Hope you're doing well. No worry, cool comic. Comic book poser. No worries, man. But yeah, so this will happen January 21st, 2021. Yeah, so it's all moving to HBO Max. And we're getting a season 3 of Harley Quinn. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No.
I think everybody kind of expected this, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, the HBO Max thing? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're it's going to allow them. I guess they're trying to kind of shadow what Marvel did with the Unlimited app. So it kind of makes me question with everything going on with DC right now. Are they testing the waters to see if this platform takes off enough to make sense for them to go all digital?
Well,
I think they're definitely testing it.
What's the difference between this and Marvel Unlimited?
Nothing will be now. Except
I don't really know, unless they don't offer the back issue library that Marvel Unlimited offers as well. If this is all new stuff and they don't have the the library of the all the history of DC with the comics that are been written over the years like Marvel does, then I think that would probably hurt them. So we'll see. I don't know if it says in here that they're going to do that or not.
do what again?
You know how Marvel Unlimited you can do you can go back and read old books. You can go back.
Yeah,
and
it's
read.
already on the DC Universe. Old book's already there.
Okay, I don't have the DC Universe, so that's what I was saying. If they
Nothing's changing except they're taking movies off. That's it.
Well, I've never even logged on or looked at the app, so that's why I was saying I wasn't sure how they were doing it. So if they've got that, then yeah, I mean it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, guys, Harley series, dude, it is so good. It was so good. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, all right, what else? Is there anything else we want to talk about before we move on? Look at that. Look. You can't even let go of it because it's stuck.
Oh man, yeah, I can't think of anything I've got, man. Hope everybody's been enjoying the figure photography stories I've been putting up this week. Trying my hand at that, so giving a little bit of the story every day. Sometimes there's more than one picture, but there's always a couple of lines that I drop with those on the Instagram that kind of tell the story all the way through. So let me know what you guys been thinking about that. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yep. So
thanks to Adrian Panda, you guys will see on the Toy Box segment next week. I'm going to have a new villain to play with too, so that's going to be cool.
That's weird. Tonight we're doing top 10 indie villains, by the way, guys. So should we go top 10 or should we do the sponsorship reveal, Roblox Straw, and then top 10?
I don't know. Should we make them wait all the way until we get done with our top 10?
I don't know, man. That's rude.
I mean, you tried to do it on our 1,000 subscriber giveaway celebration. You held the entire community hostage for hours. So
that's all good. Hey, I can show magic tricks.
No. Let's. You know what? Hey, we had some big, huge news to talk about. So, guys, we're gonna go ahead and move on into. Nick has forced my hand here, so we're gonna do the Bro Box giveaway. Now, before we get into too much, Nick, do you have the contents for the Bro Box giveaway?
I have a content, or hold on, where'd Justin go? What the heck? Look, we're trying to show off and like hang out, and he's just over here playing icebreaker.
Do you have the books handy that we can show off that are going to be in this?
So I have the entire Bro Box right here. Right, this is mine. So
let's show off what's inside.
So let's show off what's inside. So first thing, you're going to get an Apex Owl coin. You're going to get a TKO sticker. You're going to get a magnet and some other stickers. So all the stickers, just not my artwork. And then you're going to get Fiona McCool, courtesy of Justin.
Signed.
Yep, signed. All right.
Now, check out this, guys. This is the contents we have been putting together for this box over the past month or so. And
so that's a big one.
Yep. And some of these were donated. That was donated by Panda. We had a couple donated by Comics and Death Metal. And yeah, we only find them
David Comics has donated
number
some
one.
as well.
Secret 7 Secrets number 1. Venom 25. Thor number 6.
That's the big book. No,
Legends of the Dark Knights, Death Metal, Robin Hood.
Heated up.
Number 1. That was a poster. The 3 Jokers donated by Comics and Death Metal.
So Apex signed, I believe. Yeah, signed by Kenny Aiken.
Apex number 1 signed.
And then 2 signed books from Jay Sandlin.
Yep.
And there's probably going to be
show that number 4 cover. Man, that cover is so awesome for Overlay. That's absolutely one of my favorite covers.
Now, and there's probably going to be 1 or 2 things in here that maybe haven't been shown off. So just a little something to the imagination. I think that's always a fun thing, right?
Yeah, and so you know, those of you who haven't tuned in before, the Pro Box is something we're doing for our Golden Age tier members. We're going to do a drawing each month, and to see who gets this Bro Box, which is basically just a mystery box. And
that's not so mysterious,
right? We're going to do our best every month to try to seek out these books that everybody, you know, every week there seems like there's at least 1 or 2 books that are all the rave, and everybody's, you know, really trying to get their hands on. So we're trying to make sure we can get as many of those in this box every month as we can, and definitely make this something that is more than well worth as a what you're giving to this channel as a Golden Age tier member.
And I'm going to ship it in a real wooden box, because if we're going to be talking about a crate or a box,
I was going to say, Nick, you know,
it's going in a box.
Show that stack real quick. Just show the physical stack.
It's already back in the thing.
Okay. I mean, that's a big stack. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, that's not going to fit in a mailer, is it? I mean,
I'll make it happen somehow.
You really suck. Like,
I don't understand what you're trying to do.
I mean, I'm just saying, like I wish we had something that would fit that we could put those books in. Like,
oh, your lead-ins aren't making any sense to me. However, we can show off something really cool. Look, that's his disappointed face where he's trying to do something, and it
I
makes
mean,
no
to
sense
try
to
to
me.
get this guy to take a hint. So I'm going to go ahead and I will take care of this and do the big reveal.
No.
Well, then do it. I'm trying to give you the lead in, and you don't even.
Why you got to be
your
secretive
brain
about
work?
it? Let's just say, hey.
How does your brain work?
No, my brain works great. You are the silly one.
We're gonna have a conversation later.
Yeah,
We're gonna have a conversation later.
we are. Just like the other night where I muted the phone. We're going Mad Max again.
I'll mute your mom.
So first off, thank you to our members again. We appreciate it. Gold tier members. All right, here's the box. So each month, these are going to be going out in a comic book store folio, courtesy of BCW Supply. All right, so they have.
We can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
You're really far from the mic, I think.
Oh, how about now?
Okay.
All right, so every month they're going to be going out in the comic book store folios. They've sent over, sponsored the giveaway, some other things as well.
Yes.
Thank you to that.
That is the sponsor announcement, guys. BCW is the two. Check this out. The Two Brothers Comics monthly bro box now powered by BCW.
So let's show them off. Let's show some of these off. I'm going to be doing a full unboxing and reveal. So every month they're going to go out in one of these. Really
Got
thankful.
some really nice ones in there too, man.
I won't show them all off, right? Won't
Show off
them
that
all
one we kind of oohed and awed over a little bit.
I don't remember which one that was.
I remember.
I do too.
So,
I don't know, I don't understand again how his brain works sometimes.
because y'all like ooh and ah over weird things.
There it is. Look at that, guys. Look at that.
So BCW Supplies, again, thank you so much for sponsoring the Bro Box and future relations that hopefully will be providing some more things to you guys. So that's fantastic.
Yep.
This is my personal one, guys, and that's. I mean, this thing is extremely valuable to me. I love this thing.
This is mine. This is the store folio that I currently have. So not really a BCW, but if Nick's showing his, I'm going to show mine.
So every month for the gold tier members, one person's going to win. Yep, Justin has one. One person's going to win the Bro Box shipped in the store folio inside a wooden crate.
Now, do they get to pick which store folio they want, or is it just going to be at random?
Yeah, I mean, I'll let you guys pick, right? So if you win the one Bro Box, if you win yours, if you win it, we'll let you pick. So, all right. Now, do we want to go ahead and draw?
Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. We're really, really pumped up about it too. Definitely a huge deal for sure. We were really, really pumped about it.
All right. So do we want to go ahead and let's see, random.org. Random.
Is that everybody in there?
Yeah, that's everybody.
All right. All right. So we've been talking about it, guys. It is time.
So we're gonna roll the dice. That's how many times we'll randomize it.
Right on.
6.
6 times. We're gonna randomize it. Somebody's about to win the first ever Bro Box powered by
1
BCW.
2.
Ho, right in the middle of everything. Right in the middle of everything, man. We got to stop everything now.
That's one of us. We'll gobble one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble.
Now, he didn't join. He upgraded. So we do appreciate that. He'll be in the next Roblox giveaway drawing. The cutoff was last night, Friday.
Yeah.
But you're going to be in the next one.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
That's what I'm about. What's up, Lost in Comics?
Yeah, it still counts. Still counts as a Google gobble, though.
Yeah. All right. So we've randomized 2 times right there. So we got 4 more. 3. There we go. Hold on. Did it not? I didn't take it. There we go. 3. 4. And you guys can see right here where it says how many times I've randomized it. So we're at 4. 5.
Here we go.
Here's the winner. And Corey, do you have Beans as the winner?
Do you have Beans? Is he here?
He's not even in here.
Oh.
You know what? He could be listening and backing and board with this.
Yeah, because he does do that. He does do that. So, but yeah, he's always in here hanging out in the chat. He's been on a couple of the members only streams, and he's always definitely hitting us up on Instagram. So we appreciate him. And thank you to all of you guys, not just the Golden Age tier members, all of our members. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. And to you guys that are Golden Age tier members, man, you guys are awesome because that's pretty solid membership fee there. So we definitely wanted to make sure we had something to offer you guys for that. So,
yep. And we got a special guest. He's the one, the only.
Samurai Ninja. Wow.
But he's 9'12".
What?
You got a new setup, man. Where's the comics in the back?
I get taller every time you guys introduce me. We're having to rearrange some things in the house, and so I'm in a different room tonight.
No worries, man. Well, I appreciate you joining us tonight.
But what I want to do is see what is in this awesome bag.
Go ahead and open it up, man.
It feels heavy. Is this a pipe bomb?
Look, we can do this. Bam.
I'm even bigger now. This is amazing.
So, guys, for everybody at home, if this is your first time watching, and you happen to have not seen Josh before, he's the owner of Haven Comics, my local comic shop, Dustin's local comic shop, Home Away from Home, and he also has his new YouTube channel that he does every Thursday night. They do some incredible giveaways, but it's trivia. So definitely check that out. Look, Josh, and look, Now you can put your own stickers on there.
But now I feel like I can get drunk and people will think I'm just drinking water.
There you go. That's what
That's
Justin
literally-
was on doing. He said,
Look, and I'm over here with the mojito.
Shaken, not stirred. That's awesome. And let's see what else we have here. Looks like there's a little stationery pack for when I write my letters. And I make my
Flip it
grocery
over.
list for my grandma.
"Oh no, that's not for Grandma. Flip it over."
She loves top 10. Are you kidding me? What do you think? These are awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look at that.
So now when you join in for our top 10 list, you got an official pad, man.
I guess what we have to do with that is commemorate these, and one day they'll all be framed and put up for posterity.
Oh, there you go.
Or if it's like me, you just end up throwing them everywhere.
Or that's also a distinct possibility.
My goal is that we do this long enough that we actually use every page of these for top 10 lists.
Austin, you are correct. G.I. Joe books out of reach.
Thank you, Panda. So when Haven Comics new YouTube channel link in the chat, make sure you guys go and sub up Haven Comics, man. Josh is always doing some really cool unboxings, and he's got his new show he's doing on Thursdays too.
I tell you, that show is the goofiest idea, but it's so much fun.
It is. It's fun.
It's one of those things where we're like, well, what do we do? We'll have.
Did you check your pin, Josh?
Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome, dude. Will my camera focus on that?
It's going to stay focused on your face unless you put something behind it.
But yeah, no, the Thursday night thing, Jeremy Brona had this idea. He said, hey, man, what if we do a quiz show? And I thought, well, why would we do that? That's so weird. But he's like, that sounds fun. Let's do it. And I said, well, okay, I'll humor a guy. So he says, let's do that. So we said, all right, well, what do we want to do? He's like, let's have 3 people on every week. I'm like, we're going to go through everybody we know in like a month. Why don't we do one person? And then if they don't answer it, then the audience can try to answer it and that kind of thing. So the intent wasn't really to give away every prize that we put out. It was like, if you answer it, you get the prize. If you don't, it goes into next week's or whatever. But as it turns out, we're just giving them all away.
He's clearing out some stock at the store.
Right. So yeah, if the contestant doesn't get it, people in the comments are like, and what we discovered this past week was that there's about a 30-second lag between YouTube and Facebook. So the Facebook people are like, I swear I answered that first.
Yeah, that's why you got to use something, well, even like Kahoot or something like that, because you're going to have a delay. So, and there's no way around that either. But and you got some more stickers. So you also have that sticker pack and then what you got today. So I think you're stickered up.
I am loaded up with stickers. And for anybody who comes to Haven, we've got these Collect Your Way stickers all over the store now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't see it. You're coming and going. It's always there, these subliminal messages.
Oh, man, I love it. So right on, man. Did you open up that pack from this morning?
The sticker pack?
Yeah.
I did, but I left it at the store.
See how it is. Did you like that new postcard I got?
Dude, you have got some killer stuff here. You have been on the ball. And I really don't appreciate it because you're inspiring me to do the same thing with our Haven stuff, and you're just costing me money, bro.
It's that marketing brain.
Justin is amused. He's like, sucker.
Oh, man. So, all right. Well, are we ready to get into the top 10 list?
That was a challenging top 10 list, I have to say.
Yeah.
That's an 8.5-inch sticker, guys.
Not that anybody's measuring anything.
No, I measured the heck out of it because I had to find envelopes that would fit. When I ordered it, I didn't realize they were that big. But it's cool. It's cool. So, all right. So, top 10 indie comics. Justin, hit us up with the rule book, and then you guys do some audible.
Wait, there were rules?
There are no rules. There are no rules. Anything goes.
Anything goes. Top 10 indie comic book villains, which means Justin even allowed Vertigo. However, I'm not sure if we should allow
what? We allowed Vertigo?
Justin.
I asked in the group chat if Vertigo, we could count Vertigo because there's one specific villain I wanted to talk about.
But see, I don't think Watchmen should count because now it's part of DC canon.
I did not pick Watchmen. It is not Watchmen.
Josh, did you see what happens whenever people join the channel now?
No.
All right, watch it. Hold on. Here we go.
One of us, Google Gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google Gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google Gobble.
Josh is just back there dying.
That's awesome.
I love it so much. I can't express to you guys. I just love playing it.
Comics coaster here going.
That is awesome. That's quite the mug you got there, Dustin.
Oh yeah, it's from a restaurant here in Atlanta called the Vortex. They were actually on that Man vs. Food. They have that cheeseburger that's got the grilled cheese sandwiches for buns.
Did you guys have any honorable mentions?
So good. There's a place out in Denver that has they use Krispy Kreme donuts for buns.
Yeah.
It's better than you think. The sweet and the sour or the salty going together. It's better
What
than
up, Lewis?
And I gotta ask, Nick, how was the cereal mix?
So good. So guys, for context for people at home, last week we did this awesome cereal conversation.
Here we go.
That was a total rant.
Captain Crunch and Cocoa Pebbles.
Peanut butter crunch.
Yes. I've not had a bowl of cereal without mixing them since. So good. I'm telling you guys, I'll go get a bowl right now. Try me.
I've had Snapchats multiple times this week of it.
My wife even tried to bite of it. She was like, ooh.
I went to the grocery store Sunday and I picked up both of those.
I did. I absolutely did.
I was like, I got to do that now. It sounds too good.
Guys, if you do that, if you mix peanut butter Captain Crunch and Cocoa Pebbles, take a picture of it, post it on Instagram or something, tag us in it. I'm telling you, your life will be forever altered.
Whoa, he's here. He's here.
Now, what he doesn't even know yet is that his BroBox winnings was sponsored, just like they all are. And I'm not going to go into the big ordeal, but Corey,
BroBox is now powered by.
It's upside down, but BCW.
BCW is now sponsoring Two Brothers Comics. We had to throw it in there one more time. Congratulations to Mr. Beans on being the first recipient of the BroBox. So make sure you hit us up because all of these store folios are different, and you can pick which one you want, man.
Yep. So
I like that green one. That one's cool.
It's got a little wood to it. Now, I know somebody at home is going to want this one first.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody at home is going to want that one first. And I don't blame you for it. Nothing wrong with the little pony.
If we get through this box and that's the last one left in there, whoever wins that month's getting that one, though. Yeah, congratulations, man.
All right. So let's move on to the top 10 list. Any honorable mentions?
Not for me.
I have a few.
All right, go ahead, and then I've got to use the bathroom.
Okay, so I did put some rules on myself that I didn't want to impose on everybody else. So my rules were I have to have read where this character appeared. Otherwise, I don't think it should count. On my list, it cannot have been a book that I worked on. That seems cheating. And the final rule was I didn't want to use anything from current series. I wanted them to be a more established character.
Okay. And guys, for those of you who are just tuning in, we are doing top 10 indie comic villains. And Adrian, no sir, sorry man, no turtles went in there. I kind of did the same thing after talking with you a little bit backstage. I swapped a couple of characters out, and I too have everyone on my list, I have read read the comics where the characters, well, except for two, but I am very familiar with the characters. So I made sure that it was stuff that I was familiar with as well. So, but yeah, I'll agree. This one was a little Austin. Oh, hey, you better hope he doesn't watch the replay. But yeah, this one was definitely a little more difficult. Yeah, thanks, appreciate that, Comics and Death Metal. Definitely a little more difficult for me to put a list together for sure. That's why I didn't have honorable mentions. I'll be surprised if we don't all have the number one as the same.
Yeah, I'm going to be interested in seeing how many crossovers we have. Like how many are on multiple lists.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a lot.
I don't know. I know I've got at least 2 on my list that I don't. Well, I've probably got 1, 2, 3, 4 that maybe even 5. I bet I've got 5 that you guys won't even have. Justin might have 1 or 2 of the same, but I think that me and Justin will probably be the only ones that have a couple of them. But I've got some of mine I know nobody else is going to have, and I'm probably going to have to fight for at least 1, maybe 2 of them.
Hey, man.
But
you got the 7 spot.
So you got spot 7. That's a guarantee.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have. I mean, there a couple of these are gonna hit it. I don't care.
That's fair.
We're just waiting for Nick to get back. Josh, did you had no honorable mentions, or did you?
You know, I don't have any honorable mentions that have a name, because a lot of villains, like it's just Nazis.
Oh, okay.
It was an organization, less so individuals. So it was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard to find individual and not like larger groups or entities.
Right.
Easy to find groups and organizations, hard to find individuals. I agree.
Yep.
Because you know, outside of like the early Image stuff, I mean, there's not a with the indie comics, it's not like there's a ton of just actual villains or individual villains in each issue or in each series. I mean, yeah, there's usually a protagonist and antagonist, but how much are they really an actual like raging villain? So that made it a little more hard for me as well. But me and Justin came up with a honorable mention that we both agreed on, being Diamond Comics or distribution. So you know, that was our honorable mention together. So
how are they not number 1?
Spoiler alert.
I grant you it's a toss-up between them and DC.
By Diamond Distribution. But so yeah, that we thought that was kind of funny. We threw that in there, and I'm interested to see what Nick says, because Nick claimed that this list was extremely easy for him and that he knocked this out just in quick order and fashion. So
yeah, it was very simple, very, very easy.
Did you have any honorable mentions?
No, because I didn't need them.
Okay, cool. So we will just go ahead and jump. Justin did. I'm sorry.
I have honorable mentions. So I said that I wasn't going to list any characters from books that I had worked on in my top 10. However, that does not include my honorable mentions. So, honorable mention is Mr. Teeth from The Rejected, a book from Source Point Press. I think he's just crazy and excellent villain. The other one I'm going to mention, it was really hard to keep Crowley from Show's End off of this list, because I think he's a villain, but I'm not so vain that I need to put him in my top 10.
I thought it was Corley.
Is it Corley or Crowley?
Corley.
I thought it was Crowley.
I just checked my book to make sure, because me and Justin were talking about it. But yeah, Captain Corley.
All right, Corley.
You don't remember when you lettered it?
Man, I lettered that like a year ago. I can't even remember what I worked on last week.
Awesome book, man. One of my favorites from Mad Cave. Nick, Comics and Death Metal left you a little comment there.
No. Look, I even had mine made on the paper. And then I taped it over Adrian's address on the box earlier and didn't realize I had taped it with this. And I'm looking for my list. I'm like, oh, crap. All right. Can I go first?
Nick, look.
Oh, yeah.
And look.
I'm going to change it every weekend, right? And in my recorded videos, I'm going to have something else going on. He goes, dang, it's a rerun.
All right. So I'll start off with number 10.
Cheers.
My number 10 is Ricky and Billy Raddison in Over the Ropes. Mainly Ricky. He was the real protagonist there, or the antagonist there, excuse me. I think that the way they wrote him, and that he was an absolute true heel, not just on a professional level in this series, but on a personal level against Phoenix. So he was very well written as a heel and a villain in that series, and I thought he was great. So definitely wanted to put him on my list.
Okay. Well, that was lame. I can put TMNT on. It'll happen. Nick.
I hope Jay does not take offense to the fact that you think his characters are lame. Jay, I greatly appreciate them.
No, I'm just saying my 10 are better than a wrestling person.
Yeah, well, they're probably all Saga, and that's going to suck too. So
No, because believe it or not, there's only one on Saga, because most of the Saga characters kind of...
All right, well, what's your number 10? Because I don't want to hear about Saga.
The hooded one from Bone. The main antagonist.
Okay.
Love
Never
it.
read Bone, so whatever.
We should.
I probably won't, though.
It's better than some wrestling man.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, Justin.
So I think it's no secret, everyone knows that my one of my favorite comic series of all times is Scott Pilgrim. So you better believe that Gideon Graves has made my list at number 10.
Right on.
Lame.
You can just put a ditto for me because that was my number 10 too.
Really? Okay.
So guess who's not making the list, Nick?
It was not something I would have thought that I would care about at all when it came out. I was like, what is this nonsense? Not my typical kind of art style, but I enjoyed the heck out of it.
Now we have our rotation, Dustin.
Oh, I thought we were just trying to confuse people.
Yeah, I guess you can do it that way.
Okay. All right. Number 9. Dustin and everybody that's a TMNT fan will love this one. I have Crane.
Okay. I didn't put him on my list, but yeah.
Crane. All right. Justin, your turn.
So number 9 for me, this might not be his official name, but this is what I wrote it down as. Coach Boss from Southern Bastards. I haven't read enough of that series, but he was kind of a SOB in what I did read.
That's the Jason Aaron run, right?
Yep.
Yes. Jason Aaron from Jasper, Alabama.
Oh, that's close.
It is very close.
Now, Nick, we talked about the things we put on our list or things we've read and are familiar with. Did you do that as well, or
100%.
Okay.
1,100%. Well, that's just when I went down like Invincible and stuff. Josh, your turn.
Number 9 for me was the governor from The Walking Dead.
Right on.
Good one.
It is
The
good.
eye patch and stuff.
No, he didn't have an eye patch.
Not at the beginning.
Yeah, not when he was like really ramping it up and terrorizing the people and doing all that friggin' backhanded crap he was doing.
Yeah, the eye patch was a courtesy of the good guys.
I just remember him with the eye patch. All right, Dustin.
My number 9 is the Shrouded Man
I like it. Believe it or not, he did not make my list.
from Kanto. For those of you who are not aware of that character,
Believe it or not, he did not make my list.
that is a little surprising. But I thought he was I think he's a good enough villain, and I'm looking forward to the continuation of his story in the second volume. So Had to put him in there.
I like it. Shredder, Lady Death, Evil Ernie, and Vampirilla. I like
Right
it.
on.
Is Vampirilla technically a villain?
I didn't know Lady Death, Evil Ernie, and Vampirilla were villains, but I've literally
Evil Ernie is.
I've never opened up a comic book with any of them in it, so that's all on me that I did not know that. Whoa, Southern Comic Geek, that is awesome, man.
Josh, go ahead.
So my number 8.
Oh, Justin. Sorry.
Can we just talk about the fact that you're eating an ice cream sandwich and not sharing?
I have no clue what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
what is up with that? That's so rude.
I mean, he used to have a rule that we were not allowed to eat anything, and now
I know. I was eating pizza off camera because I didn't want to break the rules.
I just starved myself.
This is the third one of these tonight. I'm trying to keep it easy.
Oh yeah, with an ice cream sandwich.
Keeps it easy.
So, comics and death metal, dude.
It's got to be indie comics, man.
I mean, they're Spider-Man villains, so that's close enough. But
Wow. And I can't believe you spotted this with an ice cream sandwich.
we didn't say second-rate villains. We said indie villains.
All right, my number 8. One of the craziest, most fun books I've read in a very long time was called The Manhattan Projects. So number 8 for me, Joseph Oppenheimer.
Okay,
That was a
I don't
great
know that one.
that's right, Southern Comic Geek.
Dustin? Or Josh.
Gosh.
My number 8. I had to cast back in the memory banks a little bit and do some research on particular names. But for me, my number 8 was Mordath from Sojourn. He was essentially, that was a cross-gen book, and he was essentially like Saruman or Sauron kind of a level guy, more of a Saruman level guy in a fantasy series. But that was a great cross-gen book.
I like it.
Mordath from cross-gen.
All right.
Not my only cross-gen villain on here either.
Dustin, you go.
My number 8 was Captain Corley from Show's End. He was an absolute terror in Show's End, and I loved that series. It is absolutely one of my favorite things I read this year, and he was a great villain. So absolutely, Anthony Cleveland, fantastic job. And I cannot wait for Volume 2. Oh my gosh, can't wait.
All right. Mine is the Handler from Umbrella Academy. I could not remember what it was. Yes, the Handler from Umbrella Academy.
I didn't read any. I've never read that and still haven't watched any of the shows, so I don't know who that is.
Pretty good.
Well, right on.
She basically is the one that ruins everybody's lives.
Oh. All right. So, Josh, you are kicking off in the number 7.
Well, I left number 7 blank because that's your spot. Justin liked it anyway. My number 7, it pained me to do it because I can't stand this book or this character. But as far as recognizable villains and being a nasty character, I went with the Violator from Spawn.
Okay. You don't like Spawn?
I hate Spawn.
Why? I didn't know that about you.
Because I thought it was really, really cool in 1992. And then I realized that it wasn't in like 1992 and a half. And, actually, it took me longer than that. But I just never, once I decided I did not care for it, I never could care for it again. And then it got super weird with Sam and Twitch and all that stuff. I'm like, I don't even know what this mess is anymore. And who decided that like somebody, a Sam Keith wannabe, should be doing this art? There was just nothing about it that I could get behind. I was like, no.
Well, they brought Capullo on like at 25, but didn't change anything. They just left as McFarlane, right? Never gave him credit.
Right.
See, this would be a perfect time to have that little clip, the Todd freaking McFarlane clip. We've got to get that going. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna make that happen. I know how to do it now, so I'm gonna do that.
Are you sure you know how to do it?
I do.
How?
I know how to pull clips off of our YouTube. I've done it. I've done it before now. All right, my number 7 is from me and Josh's one of our absolute favorite titles out right now. I did King Arthur from Once and Future. That first story arc, he was really, really good in that. So I thought it was awesome the way they took someone who's always been cast as a hero and turned him into this awesome villain. I love the character design and the fact that they like I said, that they took someone that's always been defined as a hero and completely turned it around. So absolutely had to put King Arthur on the list.
Mm-hmm. No, I absolutely agree with that.
Lame.
What do you mean lame?
Number 7's the governor, man.
Well, it was Justin's turn, but you go ahead.
No, because I'm in the space. This is number 3 spot. Where's your head at? Where have you been all night? What are you thinking?
I don't think it's been going that way, but fine. Okay, maybe it has. I don't know. You've had like 4 mojitos, dude, so I don't know what's going on.
Justin, has it not been going this way all night?
It has been going this way all night.
Okay, well, I just don't pay attention.
All right.
I've been watching X-Men. Leave me alone.
Justin, go ahead.
Number 7 for me, the Plutonian from Irredeemable. Basically, what happens if Superman snaps and turns evil?
Okay.
Is that Vertigo? Oh, you said if.
Boom.
If he had snapped, my bad. I think you're going to like my number 5 pick then.
Right on. So we go here, and then we go here, and then we go here. And now we move on to 6. My number 6 is the governor. Thought that guy was an absolute freaking terrible human being and really, really made you absolutely hate not just the character, but like I think if I ever met the guy that actually played him in the show, like I'd just be like, dude, I absolutely hate you. Like you're a total douche. You are that one of them guys.
What's up, Whack Comics? Oh my goodness, he's still back there watching him.
Southern Comic Geek, I just saw that statue, man. That thing is sweet, dude.
All right, my number 6 is the Violator because I like him. I enjoyed the show too. Did you ever watch the show, Josh?
No. I did see that travesty of a movie, though.
Come on now. You got to watch the show, man. Violator was creepy.
You know, like,
crazy.
what's the name?
Why do I have to
Michael
watch
White?
the show? I didn't like
Hold
the
on.
comic or the movie.
Hold on.
I don't know what's happening.
He's probably going to the restroom.
He's probably putting the show on his TV back there.
I really, really hope not, because that will probably get this show kicked. That show is rated R for a reason. There are some parts that should probably be rated a little further than rated R.
I'm glad he's recommending it to me.
Right? Justin, you're number 6.
Yeah, this is going to sound weird. I have the governor at number 6.
I predicted me and you would have similar lists. I predicted we would have spots in similar spots. I don't know.
I mean, the real question I have to ask is, did we just become best friends?
Now I know why you hooked me up. Because you hate Spawn.
First appearance on cover of the Violator.
I've got number 1 up there. I think it's a 9.6. That if you want to have that to match, I can make you a deal.
If it's the same price as this, me and you are good all day long.
It's pretty close. It's closer than you think.
Oh, man.
What was your number 6, Josh?
I haven't done number 6 yet.
Uh-oh. Still thinking.
No, my number 6 is King Arthur from Once and Future.
Nice.
What was Justin's?
He also had the governor as well. So, Nick, as good as you think your list is, I'm not seeing a lot of hope for it tonight, man.
Mine's great. Y'all just suck.
I don't know.
Listen, we're at the halfway point right now, so I'm just going to say that all of us have at least 2 matching, except for Josh, who has 4.
See, Josh is just copying.
Copy of what? I got my list right here. I'm looking at it. Y'all, well, the one that nobody else said besides me is Mordath from Sojourn, and it's about to get weird.
Oh man, I'm gonna need you to write in the chat how to spell these, if so I can copy and paste. That would be great.
Oh, in the private chat.
Yeah, spelling ain't my thing.
Hey, me too.
All right, my number 5 was Homelander from The Boys. That sick, nasty son of a bee.
I thought he was going to go all the way with it. I swear to God, I did.
That's actually a really good one, and I don't have on my list, and I should.
And I know nothing about The Boys.
He's a disgusting human being. I'll tell you that much.
He is that. You talk about your Superman gone wrong. He's even worse than from Irredeemable.
Alrighty.
And really, you could put most of those guys on the list, but I just went with the most disgusting.
I did good, guys. I was gonna put like Goro or
It's not your turn.
Shang Tsung on the list, but I didn't.
Oh, you should have, dude. You definitely should have put like Shang Tsung or somebody.
I thought about it. I thought about it, but I was happy with the people I have on my list. So,
whoa!
Oh, you know who I should have put as an honorable mention was Dr. Eggman.
Can we just point out the fact that X-Men was using dual-bladed lightsabers before Phantom Menace?
Hey-o.
What is this Phantom Menace you speak of?
the best Star Wars movie that's ever been wrote and scripted and filmed.
How many drinks have you had, dude?
Who?
Well, I'm only on the water.
That's the problem.
After his shutdown a few
You
weeks
went too
ago.
far. You need to like hit some alcohol, brother. If you think that movie is the best Star Wars movie ever written,
It's my favorite one. That's why I say I'm a bad Star Wars fan. I like the ones that everybody hates.
The entire movie is we mixed with oh, that's right. We're just trying to set up that this guy is gonna become the Emperor one day.
Don't get too attached to this adorable looking 9-year-old because he's gonna kill some people.
Ooh, look, kids. Meow, meow.
I thought that was all okay. I don't know.
Dustin's being attacked again.
What's that?
What was your number 5?
My number 5 was, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce her last name, so I'm not even going to attempt it. It's Alter from Y the Last Man, which is also my favorite comic series of all time.
That's your favorite comic series of all time. That's interesting.
Have you ever spoken with Goran?
With who?
Goran Sujuka?
No.
The artist? Well, whenever he gets his AWA book announced, we'll have him on and let you fanboy out with him.
I don't fanboy. Don't. Yeah, Y the Last Man is my favorite comic book series of all time.
Right on.
That's legitimate.
I love Jar Jar Binks. I will back Dustin up. I love Jar Jar Binks. And he's the real bad guy to the whole thing. I totally buy into that. He's the ultimate emperor. He was Jedi mind tricking everybody, bro.
Do you subscribe to the theory that Jar Jar Binks is the Scranton Strangler?
No, but he could be. And real quick, so Corey, I'm going to be doing an unboxing video. I just got to record it. And obviously, it's got to be cinematic. So it'll take a little bit, and then you'll be able to see everything there. And guys, go check out BCW Supplies. They no live, like not even kidding. They do have the best bag and boards. The link to the description is in our bio for our favorite bags and boards. I kid you guys not.
That's been there from the start, though.
Yeah.
They also do those nice plastic comic book bins.
Oh yeah, and you
Let
can
me get one of
make them
those.
some graded ones too.
And Nick got up close and personal with some of those this morning. He's like, "What is this stuff on my shirt?" Because he was picking them up off the floor and put
I thought I had a spider on me.
on the back issues, and he's like, "Oh!"
What's
Well,
up, Vincent?
Comics. Oh, yeah. No, never mind. Just kidding. Cool Comics. I didn't like Last Jedi either.
All right,
The last 3 have been awful.
Josh, number 5.
What up, Vincent McLean, the comic machine? All right,
My
go ahead, Josh.
Is Charon from CrossGen, that specifically Negation. He was kind of the big bad for all the Sigil-verse books, but specifically Negation, which is where things were starting to come together when the whole company folded like a cheap suit.
Well,
Okay.
didn't they get bought by Disney in like 2004?
No, they eventually got bought by Disney. I guess it was after 2004, but yes. And now Disney owns Marvel and all of their
Malibu.
stable of characters. They own the Malibu Ultraverse and all their stable of characters, and they own CrossGen and all their stable of characters. And it breaks my heart that they're not doing anything with some of those amazing properties that they should absolutely get on the ball and do some cool stuff with.
B. Raymond, you do that, and I'll send you another T-shirt.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That'd be awesome.
But yeah, sure. I'll type that one up for you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
What?
Typing up some of these names that
Oh.
picking. All right, so my number 5, I'm going back to the well again to another one of my awesome favorite titles right now. And this character is kind of a new villain to this series, but I already see, me and Justin talked about it, this guy I think is going to be way more heinous than the original. So from Once and Future, I'm going with Merlin, because what they are building up Merlin right now, this guy is, you want to talk about Jedi mind tricks, dude. This guy's Jedi mind tricking Arthur all over the place, dude. Merlin is about to explode in this series, I think. So I'm very, very much looking forward to seeing what this character is going to be.
I just haven't decided if he's a villain.
Yeah.
I think
I absolutely think he's
wild card.
What up, Jen?
I think he is using Grendel and Beowulf and Arthur as just pawns in his game to get his evil plan he's working on to work out. I think he's going to end up just slaying all those guys and just wreaking havoc. That's the way I've been taking it. So
It was fun. It was.
I'll put him on the list at number 5 just based on the speculation. We'll see.
I agree and subscribe to that newsletter. I believe Merlin is the true big bad of the series.
I mean, that's entirely possible. And what they've shown so far is it's classic what you would expect from Merlin, right? I mean, he's cagey, he's up to all kind of stuff, and he's playing a chess game where he's seen all the moves ahead of time and you haven't. So yeah, that's entirely possible, but he hasn't struck me that way quite yet.
I'll tell you one thing that really kind of drives it home for me, and Justin will appreciate the hell out of this. If you look at how he's lettered, the word bubbles and all that, like it, you know, the way they do King Arthur, it's definitely got that villain look to it, and I think Merlin does too. So
That's a subtle distinction, and I appreciate your eye there. That's good. What does the East German judge say, Justin?
Yeah. I guess I haven't been paying that much attention to it.
Awesome, Jen. What'd you pick up today? We did ours a little bit earlier.
let's see if I can find one.
Don't show it on screen. I haven't read it yet.
Well, this was actually in the
Dustin,
preview.
what's your number 5?
My number 5 was Alter from Why the Last Man.
I was talking to Dustin, but thank you for
Oh, sorry.
My number 5 was Merlin.
Okay.
We just talked about it for 10 minutes.
I thought that was Josh's.
Before we jump over, Justin, I have a quick question for you. Did you read Ark World?
No, it was sold out, wasn't it?
It sold out across the country, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't think my shop had any on the shelves when it came out, or when I made it to the store. Same with Heavy. I wanted to pick up Heavy, but there was no Heavy.
I got both of those, bro. I ordered heavy on Arcworld because it's the kind of weirdness that I like. But heavy, for some reason, I don't think we've sold more than 2 copies of heavy.
Did I get a heavy one?
Care. Huh?
Did I get heavy?
Well, that seems like a loaded question. That's like, do I look fat in these jeans?
Hey.
Just
I wear
Josh, are you
jeans.
familiar with this?
What's the question?
Have you seen you familiar with the Killdozer?
Vaguely.
Oh, okay. Right on.
A little random, but that's okay.
But yeah, Justin, if you need Arcworld and heavy, I got both of those, man.
Yeah, Arcworld was, who did that? Was that another Scout book?
Devils Do.
Oh,
That's Josh Blaylock.
yep.
When I had him on for our stay-at-home convention back in April, and I interviewed him and we talked about that book, it's like all of the weird historical stuff that they keep finding, like Mohenjo-Daro, the underground city in Cappadocia that like 20,000 people could live in. It's there. It's a real thing. It's in the world. You can find it. The temple at Göbekli, whatever that is. All this stuff from ancient history that they have been discovering over the past 10, 15 years is all in that book. It's the foundation of that book. It's based on all these real world things from 7, 8, 10,000 years ago or whatever. It's really interesting.
I'm going to find that. I'm going to try to read it tonight. I know I have it in my, I say my box, but it's more like a couple cubby holes for the books I need to catch up on. But heavy, is it your shop? Where's it at on the shelf? Top?
At the shop currently, it is over on the second wall, not the new wall, but the stuff that came out last week, week before wall.
Yeah.
And it's on the second shelf down right next to all of the Fiona McCool and the Hound of Ulster books.
Okay, cool.
Heavy is on the top shelf of the new release wall because it just came out.
Okay, because I do have Arcworld, but I need the heavy one. Okay, cool.
We've got several covers.
Okay, sweet. And those are both Devils Do?
No, heavy is Vault.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Heavy. That one sounds familiar. I might have gotten that one. Maybe. I don't know. I'm confused now. Let's move on. Number 4.
Number 4, I have, truth be told, I've only read like the first trade of this series that I'm about to name.
Oh, come on. You can't throw out a saga and then be like, I've only read a little.
I'm not, Saga didn't even make my list because I've only read one trade. So I have the Saint of Killers from Preacher.
Oh, okay. I've not read any Preacher. No Preacher for me.
Just sold a run of like 12 Preacher books this afternoon. A guy came walking in, picked up 12 Preacher books and 14 Hellblazer books.
Dang.
Guy knew what he was looking for.
Very specific.
Right on.
Yeah, they were all from the same time period. He's like, yes, this is what I was missing. Those 3 years after my divorce or whatever. It was that kind of thing.
Dang. You had another guy come in and pick up something real killer, guys. I got to hold a Hulk 180 and a 9.2 in my hands today.
God, that was gorgeous.
Right on. How did it feel to hold the first appearance of Wolverine?
Well, me and the guy that owns it now chatted, and he's like, hey, it's the cameo. So we're both smart people.
Or you're both wrong, but that's fine too.
I really got to fix this monitor. I got to drop the monitor and put the camera over the monitor. My mistake. I feel like I'm going like this, but it's only slightly above the camera. It's kind of strange.
So my number 4.
You skipped Josh.
Not your turn.
Oh, Josh just said his.
No.
Oh.
Pay attention. You were all over the place tonight. Maybe you should drink. And you better not name somebody from the Mad Max comic books. Actually, it would have probably been okay.
Nope.
Well, don't worry. I'm not going to name anybody from Mad Max. My number 4 is Rasputin from Hellboy.
Right on.
Dang, that's a good number 4.
I thought about it, but I haven't read any Hellboy, so I didn't really want to put it on there. So, but definitely a good pick.
Dude, you haven't read Hellboy. I got to tell you, if you read Seed of Destruction,
I own them.
The first 3 trades of Hellboy are just phenomenal.
Okay.
I mean, absolutely phenomenal.
I wonder if they have an omnibus or something like that.
They-
Do
I
they?
don't know, but the trades are all pretty affordable. They keep them in print pretty regularly.
Okay.
Yeah, no. The first 3 trades of Hellboy are great. The ones after that are pretty good for a while, and eventually it kind of dwindles off when it became less of a focus and more of a, hey, I wonder how many other things I can do. But no, the first 3 Hellboy trades are spectacular. They're so good.
Right on.
And any Hellboy like one-shot Christmas special kind of thing, yeah. There you go. There is a. And how many
$17.
How many does that have in it, Justin?
This has. I don't know the answer to that.
Does it say the names?
No, it does not. It just has Seeds of Destruction.
That can't just be Seed of Destruction, because that's just the first one. I forget the name of the second one off the top of my head. The third one was The Chained Coffin and Other Stories, if I remember correctly.
I might have to pick that up for $17.
So they've got the Seed of Destruction, Wake the Devil, Volume 1.
Wake the Devil, that's number 2. Yeah, that's it.
It's like I think this is actually a hardcover.
B. Ramey, have a good night.
Yeah, hardcover for $30. I think
Yeah,
that's
no,
what I'm gonna look for.
You've got to read that, Dustin. You'll love it. It's amazing.
Yeah, that hardcover looks really good too, and that's what I like. I like to get like the hardcover,
The
like editions. So I'm definitely
library
gonna
editions.
Yeah, library edition.
Yeah, I've got. I think I have volumes 1 and 2 of that on the shelf. I don't remember, but those things are nice. Like
Yeah.
they're oversized. They're like a almost like a velvet cover.
Oh wow,
It attracts dust like no other.
is it black?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then we saw the same ones. Yeah, I'm probably gonna throw that in the old Amazon shopping cart. Nick, will you hurry up?
I'm waiting on you guys.
You eat ice cream like a 6-year-old. I see you
It
back.
wasn't even ice cream. I was cleaning off the fingers.
All right.
Got lime juice on them. No, my lips are puckered.
So are we on? We're on number 4, right?
Yep.
All right. I have Violator.
Are you just saying that because his first appearance on a cover was number 4?
No, but that does work out pretty well, doesn't it?
All right, my number 4. Ooh, Dustin's about to be mad. Watch this. Hey, Austin, have a good night. No worries, my friend. Lady Fantastic, hope you're doing well.
Lady Fantastic, what's going on?
I asked in the group if we could use Vertigo, and no one said yes or no, so I did.
That's cool.
Legitimate.
Because, I mean, this list would have been a lot harder if I had to fill 2 more spots.
Like I said, I had to cast the memory banks back to companies that I loved their books, but they're no longer around.
I can't believe nobody's done Ultraverse yet.
Oh, that's my next one, brother.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Well, I'm going to hit my last number 4. Y'all ready to see Dustin? Hold on, let's do this. I think Dustin might not be in agreement. Number 4 is Shredder.
Well, like I said, you pretty much got it wrong all night, and this just proves once again you're an idiot. So,
I don't believe that. Not for a moment.
well, you don't have to. You also believe Shredder should be at number 4. So,
I'm going to laugh if nobody else even has him on the list. Justin, tell me you don't have Shredder on your list. That would be
how about
so
we
good.
just go through the list, Nick? Okay, and you just calm down a little bit, and we'll go through the list, and we'll see what happens. So everybody's giving
We're
their.
being grumpy tonight.
I'm not, but
Wait,
you do a real good job of like dragging spoilers on the list out sometimes.
Time out. Can
You've
I just
already
say?
earned Josh's next pick.
Time out. Can I
You don't
just
know what
say?
the pick is. You just know what company it's from.
Can I just say, Nick? I enjoy it when you're drinking mojitos.
Cheers. I think it's my new Saturday Night Regular because they're very refreshing. And the blue straw shows up nice on camera. I don't like whenever Dustin's uptight and being a tightwad.
trying to
Can you
figure out
just-
how this works.
Can you just hold on? You're ruining things.
I
this
feel like
what
the order just got totally whacked up.
Yeah, I don't think Dustin knew what's happening.
Justin
just start with me.
went, so he's in this spot now. Nick's
No,
up
I just
next.
Didn't I just go? I went
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, so you're in the number.
So then Josh,
Oh my
Josh
God.
will be up next.
and
Let's
then
just
Nick.
let's just leave it. Let's just leave it.
So Josh goes, then Nick, then me.
Yeah, that's fine.
That
We'll go here. Yeah, we're good. Hey, Canada.
Oh,
I know this is going to sound really stupid, but I do enjoy a good Canada dry ginger ale.
I prefer poutine. Man,
Nothing
there's
wrong with some good
poutine.
Oh,
Go to Disney World and they have poutine there. It's so good.
oh, mm.
Disney World poutine. Yeah, dude, go to Canada and get poutine, brother. If you
Ah,
want poutine locally, you got to go to Street to Ale. They've got a good poutine.
Oh, cool.
Don't even go. Just make it yourself. You can make the poutine yourself.
Get some KFC gravy. But I do want to go up to like Montreal. I think that'd be good.
KFC gravy.
I don't know. It's just the only place I can think of that makes a brown gravy like they do on poutine.
It's poutine. It sounds like you're saying poutang, which would be an orange flavored.
That's what I do say. And it just makes me laugh. So,
I hope you order it that way as well.
hey,
I
look,
need
she
to
said
make some
Montreal.
poutine.
I want to go to Montreal. I think it'd be great.
I'd be down for
Get
that.
some poutine and some beaver tails. That's what I need.
So we're all taking a road trip to Montreal for some poutine.
Hold on, I want to see how far Montreal is from me.
A little bit less far than it is for us.
Montreal is a.
You can do it.
This is all in suspense. I know. Montreal is only a 10-hour drive.
That's not bad.
That's
And-
closer for
Oh.
you to get to Montreal than it is for me to drive to Disney World.
Yep. So, guys, it is not poutine. It is not poutine. It is poutine. We've all been schooled by Jim.
Yeah, but he's probably Canadian, so it's like, oh, that's some poutine there, eh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she is. I don't know if she would say it like that, but that was a good impression. You guys ever seen a 9'12" samurai talk with a Canadian accent? There you go.
Oh, you got to go past the stop and go light there, get a drink from the bubbler, and then stop in at the pig and pick up some bacon, or as we call it, Canadian ham.
I would love to see her or anybody in Canada do an impression of folks from the South or even Minnesota, man. Minnesota, they have their own thing. But I do love the Minnesota and Wisconsin cheese curds. Those are so
Cheese
special.
curds. That's part of what makes poutine so good.
Yes.
Oh,
Nothing
I'm
wrong with it.
hungry.
I love a good cheesy poutine.
Thanks for that. Okay, you have to stop talking now. Are we waiting for Dustin, or are we going to get back to the top 10?
I don't know. I think he left.
I think he's probably just backstage waiting for us to stop talking about poutine.
Oh, no, he's actually not there. But it's all good.
So should we?
Forge ahead?
She said, F, bud, look at the Putin, eh? Oh, man. I love it. Nothing wrong. I love a good comedic relief.
Yeah, I used to live in Quebec, eh?
But however, though, I wonder, do you also have some of those folks have a French accent, right? Because a lot of people do speak French.
Well, in Quebec, in those areas, they do, yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder, maybe she
Now,
doesn't have the Canadian
Here's
accent.
a funny little known thing. If you go to Newfoundland, you expect them to have a Canadian accent, and they in fact do not. They have a Scottish accent or an Irish accent because that's who settled there, and it's just around the edges, really. All fishing communities and seafaring communities, and they have Scottish and Irish accents. And if you go to St. John, Newfoundland, it's very Irish sounding, which is not what you're expecting at all. And they have some interesting sayings. They're little local colloquialisms that are hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, God bless your cotton socks.
All right, can we go? Let's go.
What are you doing? What were you doing? Are you okay? You seem really
good.
upset.
Can you chill out for a minute? I'm fine.
Look, he's uptight tonight.
Hey, hemorrhoids are no joke, Nick.
I hope he got the preparation H for the.
We love you, Dustin. You know that, right, man?
He's
So
really
my number
uptight.
3.
Go ahead.
My number 3 is Lord Pumpkin from the Malibu Ultraverse.
Oh my god, I love it. Let's show that off.
Dude is amazing.
I
When
love
they
it.
did the whole crossover with Marvel and the God Wheel story, oh man, fantastic.
I
There
think
we
I
go.
can call that.
Nobody could quite draw him like Aaron Lopresti either, who was the artist on Sludge. But
Lord Pumpkin.
yeah,
The
can you embiggen
Ultra.
that picture so people can actually see what they're looking at?
Maybe. We'll see. Sometimes it. Yeah, see, it takes me to a new link. And you can't see the new tab.
Gotcha.
But you guys get the idea.
Oh yeah. I've seen him.
Oh, that pain. That
Do
hurt.
what?
That hurt.
Why?
Can you pull that image up again?
It's like,
Oh,
did you
the
think
word
he should be
bubble?
higher up on the list? Is that?
No, my God, the letting in that balloon.
Yeah.
You could drive a truck through that.
Yeah, you could. That's some pretty big spacing. You're right.
They could have just used that green stuff coming out of his face as the word bubble, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
I love how we have 3 separate conversations going on in the chat. One about Valiant, one about the new feast, and then I don't know what Ryan's talking about, but I'm pretty sure he's just talking crap to Dustin about Yaya Ding Dong.
Don't worry, guys. Valiant's going to be on here too.
Did you
At
just
least
go
on-
buy a whole tray of shrimp cocktail?
Yes, Nick. I left the show, drove to Kroger.
That's
and
not what
bought
I
it.
meant. That's not what I meant like just now, but I'm saying like you bought a whole tray of shrimp cocktail.
My wife did earlier, and she went to bed, so I couldn't even ask her if it was
Hey,
okay if I got any. But they're all frozen.
Are you gonna eat
Jen,
frozen?
Jen Koval, you say Newfies rock. I got to tell you, I kissed the cod. I'm an honorary Newfoundlander. I got screeched in the way it's official. I got paperwork. So yeah, I'm an honorary Newfoundlander. Go Canada.
They're frozen. You can't even eat them.
That sucks, dude. I have potato chips. They're good. So Josh has kissed the cod. We've talked about cheesy poutang. And Justin, I don't even know what Justin's doing.
Yeah, we eat dinner at 5:30, and when I stay up late like this, I get hungry again. And I was trying to find something that would be all right to eat, and they're frozen, solid. So,
Well, I don't know who eats shrimp cocktails. That's weird. Do you at least have the cocktail sauce?
no, that's disgusting, dude.
Dude, you got to dip it in that.
No, but these are pretty good, pretty good.
Just to clarify, Lady Fantastic, no, not the cod piece. The cod. It's part of the screeching in ceremony. You kiss the cod, you drink the rum, you sing the song. It's fantastic.
And then you
I
eat
got
the cheesy
screeched in at the
poutang.
same place that, and by the same guy that did it for Anthony Bourdain. It was awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
It was awesome. It was just 6 or so months after Anthony Bourdain died too.
Mm.
It was very cool. I see that, Lady Fantastic, and I get you. I just didn't want to confuse anyone. Not that I'm insecure in my masculinity, mind you. But are you going to eat that, dude? Oh my god,
dude, it's like frozen solid, dude.
are you just going to put it in your mouth and slowly let it thaw?
Oh no, I'm trying to like get the ice to crack.
Dude, that is frozen totally solid. Oh my
Yeah, I'm about to just give up. Like whatever.
You should have
You should
brought
get
it
a
up at the beginning.
God, dude.
Well, I didn't think I was going to get hungry again, but I did. I think I'm done though.
You should play Yaya Ding Dong.
No.
Yeah, dude, it's shrimp popsicles.
Oh no. Oh, that is absolutely shrimp. Yeah, he's eating shrimp
X-Men's
sickles.
back.
He's eating shrimp sickles. That is so nasty.
It hurt my freaking teeth. All right, no more shrimps.
All right, so where are we at on top 10? Number 3?
Number 3, I went with Lord Pumpkin.
All right. I'm going with Rasputin for number 3. Dustin?
I have Sir Negan at number 3.
That's a good choice.
Is he a British knight?
I don't know what the hell a British knight is.
Well, you said Sir Negan.
Yeah, I was with you on that Southern Comic Geek. That was nasty. Gotta deter them first. That's what makes them so crunchy.
Oh man.
That's so not right.
Oh, we almost got the full pizza in the mouth.
Oh, yeah. Justin had to go grab himself some shrimp.
So, Justin.
I like your shrimp better, Justin.
Dustin has eaten some frozen shrimp turds.
Oh my god. Do you remember a couple weeks ago, Nick, when we said we were going to get back to being, semi-professional and
nothing's been bad so far.
On track, and
we've not cussed. You've not had a heart attack yet on.
No, I'm just like you're still just woo out there.
Look, you're the one that had shrimp turd popsicles. How can we ignore that?
All right, since we're just going to go completely off the rails right now.
Yeah, we were at the rails behind a while back, apparently.
When I proposed to my wife 2 weeks after we graduated high school, I decided to prepare a meal for her and surprise her with that. She thought it was just like a congratulations, we graduated dinner. She didn't know that I was proposing. I grilled shrimp.
Yes, he did all.
I've never grilled shrimp. I did not realize until after I had eaten 3 of them that, hey, you were supposed to peel these apart before you, cook them, much less eat them. So I cooked, and I look over at my wife, and I see, like, feet and all these peels laid on. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I'm sitting here. She's like, I've never seen somebody eat the whole thing like that. Like, you're eating the feet and everything. I'm like, no, you don't do that. Like, that's not how you do it. Yeah, so.
Shrimp are just ocean bugs.
Like, I had no idea. So, yeah.
They're just ocean bugs.
She still said yes. We are going on 12 years of marriage right out of high school. So, apparently.
She still married you after that. That is love, dude.
Yeah, it is. It is absolutely love. So, the potatoes I made were good, but and then once you peel the shrimp, like, they taste like crap because there's literally no seasoning on them. But, the feet and the peels, those tasted pretty good because that was where all the seasoning got.
When I was in college, I worked in the meat department of a grocery store, and every year,
they let you take the green meat home.
No, I did not take the green meat home. Every year around Christmas and New Year's, they would always get orders for shrimp rings, and the meat department would be the ones who made them, and they would always leave it to me because I was the night guy. And they said the only rule for making them was you had to make more rings than you eat.
Right on.
No.
I wasn't allowed to eat more than I made.
And it was shrimp rings? What are shrimp rings?
What Dustin has.
Oh!
Yeah, they usually come in like a whole circle.
I see. So you just sat there and ate shrimp all the time?
It's the circle of shrimp, and it's really nasty.
I was a poor college student, so someone's offering me free.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'd be eating the heck. Well, I worked at a Japanese restaurant owned by some Chinese folks who were incredible, but it was just kind of a funny incident there.
Not a shrimp, I'm a king prawn.
And, man, I got some Japanese food because they would train. They actually had chefs come from Indonesia, but they would train them there. So, man, every night we'd get free food. You remember that, Dustin, at Hi-Hi? Loved it, man. Anyways, so back on the food top, or back to the top 10 list. Number 3, Justin, what's your number 3?
I missed everybody else's number 3.
My number 3 is Lord Pumpkin from the Malibu Ultraverse.
Mine is Rasputin.
Okay.
Rasputin?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That
Rasputin.
That
from Hellboy.
Piss out of me. How you?
Yeah. I mean, it's just Rasputin from Hellboy.
Wait, how are you supposed to say it?
It sounds like he's putting the H after the S.
Rasputin?
You mean
it's just Rasputin?
I hate you. My number 3 was Negan.
Well, he's not as good as Rasputin. Just kidding. He's better. Spoiler.
I'd like to crack you in the eyeball with a baseball bat.
Well,
My number 3 is Omni-Man from Invincible.
I've never read it.
I had it
Or
on the list, but I didn't read it, so I didn't.
I've only read the first 2 trades.
Okay.
How many episodes of X-Men do you think we've watched so far?
From the looks of it,
we're on promotion.
4 or 5, or is that 6? Maybe.
Rasputin.
Yeah. Thank you, Lady F. She sees what I'm saying.
It's just Rasputin.
Yeah. All right. So now the list goes.
Number 2.
Bam.
At this point, Dustin, you messed it up with Rasputin.
All right. I think
Just let
this is
Rasputin
good
go.
here.
Me neither. I gave up on it 2 seasons ago. When Rick left, I was gone.
I didn't know he left, but right on. Last season I watched was they captured Negan and then it ended.
Wasn't Rasputin in that episode?
Oh my god, I hate you. All right, my number 2, and y'all can laugh, you can talk crap if you want to, but this guy's been the reason this series has gotten any clout and put this series on the map. And I have Lord Draken on here at number 2. As far as a villain goes, he has done every possible thing you would want a villain to do, from destroying the universe, killing the flagship character, and absolutely the reason why that series has gotten anywhere close to the success it has in my eyes.
He shattered the grid.
Huh?
He shattered the grid.
Well, I mean, yeah, but without that character and the Shattered Grid saga part of that, there's no way that series still continues right now and had the success that it had. I really don't see it. So I had him at number 2. Obviously, I'm a fan, but like I said, when it comes to what does a villain do, he has done all of those things.
All right, so I'll give you this much. He definitely deserves a spot on the list. Now that I think about it, I should have put him there probably over Krang or somebody. It's not a bad pick.
Well, of course, I don't expect him to be at number 2, but for my personal list, yeah, I wanted him.
Yeah, he's a solid number 7.
And I agree. I'm waiting for the colored ones, the colored books to come out. And I might read it that way.
I was thinking about that as well. I've almost picked up the first hardcover, but I don't know. I didn't put Bebop and Rocksteady. No, I considered it, but
you know what would have chapped people is if you'd only put one of them, but not the other.
That was what I thought about, because I was like, well, I don't know. Like, can I put 2 people in one spot? Maybe I have to pick between them. And that was when I was like, I'm not putting them on the list.
Bebop's not the brains of the operation. That's Rocksteady.
Oh, yeah, Comics and Death Metal. Those are characters that were on the show. So I don't think people would have really cared as much. You can only go so far with those characters in comics. They only win a couple seasons in the show. So, had Lord Draken not been created, like I said, that series goes maybe 2 years and people don't care anymore and it tanks. But Kyle Higgins is a genius.
Look, it's Cable.
And he made it happen. So,
and Gambit. Gambit's back there. All right.
You're number 2, Nick.
My number 2.
Don't care.
Needs no justification like Dustin's, because everybody knows this character is phenomenal. He is the Will from Saga.
Yeah, literally do not care. Could care less.
Bam. Boom. He's one of the few characters that didn't get the ability to kind of come back from the bad things he's done. And he just continues to get much worse. So, except for the time he saved the little girl. When he saved the little girl, he was a good guy. But the Will is absolutely fantastic. I think he was talking about on the X-Men show.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I was using it as a play on words. to show off my 9.8 Uncanny X-Men 266.
Josh has the real first appearance at his shop.
Mine is at the Geek Aficionado's house, getting ready to hit a 9.8.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I guarantee it.
It'll come back a 9.1.
Nah.
I don't really think that's what play on words
Yeah,
means.
I don't either. That's fine.
You keep using that word.
I do want shrimp now. And Jin, yes, Saga is so freaking good.
You are talking a lot.
Oh, God forbid I have one night where I get more than 2
I'm
words.
just saying, like, dude, you are talking like a lot.
Look,
Dick, don't listen to them. You drink all the mojitos you want to. I'm enjoying.
Look, I loosen up a little bit, and all of a sudden it's Dustin's the
His
tight ass.
cheeks-
Oh,
his
my
cheeks are the same color as his shirt.
It's the color grading on the camera.
Ryan, can you? I mean, like, Ryan's probably sitting there laughing. Like, you break your own rules. Like, you have chastised and beaten me to death over.
Next week we'll get back to the rules.
You say that every week.
We're on a brief hiatus from the rules this week. Next week, the rules will return in force.
That's right. Next week is Brojito night.
All right, Justin, you're number 2.
My number 2, Rasputin.
Rasputin.
I like how you said that, Justin. That was technically sound.
Everything I do is technically sound.
Heyo.
Right on.
That's
Oh,
what
I mean, except for that thing. That thing is not.
Birch family still going.
You know it, man. I told you, man. You can't hang, bro. All right, Josh, number 2. Steve went to bed an hour ago and got up to take a leak and check this phone. We're still going.
He probably went and got him a Brojito.
Wait, can we do brojitos and broritos?
Uh-oh.
If we're doing that, we're going to have to do tacos again.
Maybe, wait,
I'll do a Brorona.
some burrito?
I gotta get me a Saga number 1. I'm gonna buy one day. Actually, I got a couple books at CGC I'm probably gonna sell, and I may buy a Saga number 1.
You
With
can see
that
if
cash.
Andy's got an extra one. He's probably got one. He's got every printing, every cover for Saga number 1 that's ever been printed ever in 9.8.
It's a good book. It's just
Look at
That includes the foreign ones, everything. He just got the 2 Mexico versions he needed, and he's got them all now.
Was that
Oh,
Warcraft
nice.
or Thunderbird
Not lights,
earlier?
extra, or premiere, but I definitely am down with the Brorona. All right,
Well
Josh.
played. Do you have beans? Well played indeed.
Ooh, I could go for a bro nuts night. Wait,
Bro Nuts and Brojitos.
that didn't sound right.
My number 2, and I would like to just get this out there. If you ain't first, you're last.
Hold on. First off, I'm sorry, Josh. I cannot believe I said this out loud like 15 times before I realized how bad it sounded.
Yeah, it sounds pretty bad, dude.
I was just talking about some donuts, man. Justin, you said the same thing too, didn't you?
Yeah, I said I could really go for some bro nuts.
You did. Those words came out your mouth.
I'm sitting here like how many times are you guys gonna do this before?
There's nothing wrong with
anybody
some bro
says
nuts,
something?
man. We're having bro nut night with brojitos.
So many
Please.
things I'm not saying right now.
I heard it leaving my mouth as it was coming out, and
I tell you who has the best. I'm not gonna say it.
If I ever get to answer you, I will.
Nobody cares about them.
So this week I actually sold all of the white and green Ranger helmets as a package deal, except for the ones that Shredder's holding. But all my 1 per store variants and the green Ranger helmets, I had to let all those go. So I did sell all those, and I've got everything else though still. So
Corley, where do these people live, and would they like to sell me some boxes?
who's
Dang.
up on number 2?
You, because you're
No,
Josh.
I still haven't gotten to go with mine because you interrupted me to talk about bro nuts.
Well, we can talk about bro nuts while we listen to Bohemian Rhapsody.
Go nuts for bro nuts.
I see a little silhouette of some bro nuts.
That's totally getting clipped out, and that's going on your channel now, Josh.
Thanks. My number 2, and like I said, if you're not first, you're last, is Shredder.
Just not there for me.
Dude, he made it up to number 2, Dustin. You have no idea how huge that is for me. I put him above Lord Pumpkin.
What's your number 2? Shredder?
My number 2?
Yeah.
It's Rasputin.
Oh, okay. So everybody's number 1's going to be Shredder? That's lame.
No, mine was number 2,
No.
dude.
Your number 1 isn't Shredder. You had him at number 4.
Yeah, because he sucks.
Josh had him at number 2.
All I'm saying is Rasputin is probably going to be a good top 5. A little silhouette of a man. All right, number 1, let's go.
Starting with you.
Is this what we're going to do all night? Are you going to do the old Perry thing where we hear you in the background, what you're doing, but you're not going to show it?
Hey, you're not going to hear any boiling water.
Is he cooking hot dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
How am I the only one laughing that hard?
My number 1 is Negan.
Is he cooking hot dogs? Oh, my God.
Justin?
Sorry, I'm color coding things.
We have an order here, and it's not my turn yet.
Justin, what's your number 2, my friend?
My number 2.
Or number 1. Number 1. Number 1.
My number 1 is Shredder.
You're so lame.
You're lame.
Dustin, go ahead and say Shredder. And then we can move
It's
on.
Josh's turn.
No, it's not.
Oh, I have Shredder number 1. He's the original independent comic.
Josh, what's yours? I don't need an explanation.
Can I explain mine?
Sure.
He's the original indie comic villain. How is he not?
Nobody cares. This is what happens when you have 15 people with controls.
I thought that's what happened when you had 15 mojitos.
I would really, really challenge you to find one character on your list that has anywhere near the clout that Shredder does.
I got 3. Rasputin, The Will,
No,
Negan.
no.
I
They have
challenge you.
nowhere near the history.
Dude, the only people that care about Shredder is because they watch the shows, not because they read the comic books.
You do realize that there was about, I don't know,
I get that. That's not what I'm saying.
3,500 people who bought the first one out immediately.
That's not what I'm saying.
Sold
That's not
out.
what I'm saying. Did you hear me? I said most people care about it now because they watch the shows and stuff. You don't hear people say, "Oh man, I love the TMNT comic books. It's so great. Shredder's great." Oh, no, they say, "I love the show. I love the movies."
Okay.
These
and
3
how many
people were bigger in
How many
comics.
people watch The Walking Dead have not even an inkling of a clue that it
That's
even had
fine.
a damn comic book? So
See,
it's
look,
the
great
same thing.
argument. Great argument. Negan and Shredder should both be gone then.
No, I had Negan on my list too, but when you look at the
okay.
history behind the fact that this character has, like, no.
What do you mean no?
There's no way.
Dude, Shredder's B-listed best.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Man, where is Poser at right now? Because I feel like this is what the debate should have been on Thursday night.
But see, the thing with Dustin is he cares so deeply about this, and I could care less about Negan than anybody else. So when he tries to turn my argument around against me, I'm like, oh, okay, good point. Let's take them both off. And I know that just eats him up.
No, he just, like, this is the game he likes to play with me and try to just get at me to piss me off and make me look like an ass all the time.
Nobody's trying to make you look like that.
It doesn't matter. Negan does not touch
Negan
Shredder.
would take that back.
Well, I'll tell
and
you
stick
what.
it so
I'll tell you
far
what.
down Shredder's throat.
2 people have the same one at number 1. So guess who's going to be number 1?
That's fine.
My pick that I haven't gotten to say yet.
That's right. It's going to be Rasputin.
I don't care. Not gonna pick. Not gonna matter.
Josh, go ahead.
I would first like to voice my disappointment in Justin because not that your choice of number one was wrong or bad, but the fact that this person didn't make it on your list at all.
Well, I know who you're going to say, and I have a defense.
Do you?
So I'll let you say it, and then I'll say my defense.
Can I take a guess? It's Dr. Eggman from Sonic.
It is not.
Damn.
Is that?
Josh was about to say Shredder before he was accidentally dropped from the stream somehow. So that is 3 of us with Shredder at number 1.
The look on his face right now, he's not amused with you.
Driving through a tunnel or something.
Rasputin. No, my number 1 is Master Dark from Valiant back in the day.
Oh no, that would not have. No.
Dude, he was bad. Barry Windsor Smith's depiction of him, he was so bad. Loved Master Dark. I mean, heck, as a retailer gift in 1993, maybe 94, maybe it was 94. No, it was 93. They sent Dark Brew. They sent me a bottle of beer that was Dark Brew. In 1994, they sent Armstrong Ale. Or it might have been the other way around. I forget which one was which or which one was first. But yeah, the Dark. They used to send out a retailer thank you gift at Christmas, and it was beer, and it was skunky and nasty, but it looked cool. But yeah, Master Dark from Valiant was the ultimate villain. He was the guy pulling all the controls, pulling all the levers. He had all the magic, and he could counter anything you wanted to throw at him. He was awesome. And he is number 1.
Ruben, this is top indie comic villains list.
Yep.
Top 10.
Yes, you did hear about Rasputin.
I thought you were gonna give me crap.
They
'cause I
were
don't have
Marvel comics, so we couldn't use them. Was Skeleton? I thought He-Man was a DC book. Didn't it come out of DC?
At least one iteration of it did, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't think about it, but I mean, if it started as an indie, then yeah.
If only G.I. Joe hadn't been put out by Marvel, I'm just saying. When are we going to do a G.I. Joe list, guys?
This happens like literally before we get done backstage prepping for the show. So,
Look, we had 2 good weeks. And, when Dustin wants to start talking craziness, like Shredder's like some type of serious character, nah. Krang is better than Shredder.
all right, Justin. So, how are we looking, man?
Well, before you, who did you think I was going to say for number 1?
Negan.
Oh yeah, nah.
Because I don't have Negan on my list because
I don't either.
I haven't read that far into The Walking Dead. So
Negan, to me, I mean, he starts as a villain, but he becomes just a catalyst that makes them change their tactics. And then he becomes part of things, although he's never a good guy. He's not the bad guy. It's kind of like if you watch Lost, the first season, you think you know who the bad guys are, and then you find out that they're not the bad guys, and you think in the second season you know who the bad guys are, and you find out they're not the bad guys either. You keep having to get further down the line to find out who they are, and Negan always kind of struck me that way.
You know who the real bad guys are? It's Canada for not sharing their poutine with us.
Oh, yeah, you take that back. Them fighting words.
They gave
give us Trailer Park Boys, so
They gave us
my
Here you
book.
go, Dustin. Get some Trailer Park Boys. There you go.
I love Trailer Park Boys. Andy, my littlest brother, started watching it, and me and him talked about it at lunch today. It was
Not my
exciting.
thing.
Your
I can't
littlest
believe we don't
brother,
have Funko
another
Pops
brother?
for Bubbles, Julian, and Ricky yet. That is just a criminal act.
Hang on. There's another brother.
Oh yeah,
There's
and his
another
sister.
brother. There's 2 more sisters and a brother.
So y'all are 5 kids just like I am then.
Well, one of them's like 20 years apart than the rest of us, but yeah.
Well, I mean, when you have 5 kids, there's going to be some age disparity.
Hey, look. So Lady Fantastic said Masters of the Universe was done by Image first. I thought it was done by DC.
There's definitely an old DC book for sure.
Yeah,
All
'cause
right, just break this down real quick. We had 2 people appear on all 4 of our lists.
Violator?
No. Shredder was on all 4 of our lists, as was the Governor. The Violator and Rasputin was on 4 of our lists. I'm sorry, 3 of our lists.
I'd say.
Yeah. And Negan, Gideon Graves, and King Arthur were on 2 lists. So,
Okay. So
how are we going to do this?
why
let's
don't
start with
you?
10. Work our way
Wait.
down.
Can we? Well, can
We
we
know
do?
Shredder's number 1.
Well, wait.
Yeah, I'm honestly not even going to argue with Dustin on that. I think that's true. We all had him in the top 4, and 2 people had him at number 1. I don't think there's any argument.
I still think he's a B list and will get his tail kicked by anybody.
What's up, man? Thanks
What's
for
up, Tyler?
hanging out for a minute.
Dustin, can you just make your number 7 pick now so I can mark it off?
Lord Draken.
No, I'm. See, I feel like my number 7 pick. If that's just like my give me pick, then I feel like that one's one that I have to put there that maybe doesn't deserve to be on the list.
Lord Draken.
You said earlier he deserves a spot on the list.
And number 7.
No, see, that's where I don't think that's fair.
Well, this isn't about freedom, Dustin.
I'll put Merlin there then. I don't give a damn.
So you want Merlin at number 7, which means Draken's probably not going to make the list.
I don't give a damn.
Okay.
Not letting Nick win.
He's getting
Not
fussy.
letting Nick win. He
He's
can't
getting
have it.
fussy and grumpy now.
Oh, Josh, check it out, dude. I got it in a frame.
Did you get that at Target?
No.
God, that's gorgeous. Mr. Steranko is an awesome man. I got to tell you,
I
phenomenal.
got to
art.
get this signed so bad.
All right. So
Yep, that's what I was talking about, automatic. Look, and I got mine hung up, Dustin.
I don't care. Mine's better.
Don't hurt yourself turning like that, Nick.
I know.
Mine's directly in front of me so I can look at it all the time.
Oh. Hey, I did buy Last Ronin, so that's coming from eBay. That's cool.
how are you guys feeling about this?
What, this?
Yeah.
Trash can?
Well,
How much do you have to pay for that?
back to our top
30
10
bucks.
here. We agreed on a number 1, I think.
Yeah, it's actually Vegeta. He was a comic book. See? So, I think Vegeta should be number 1.
Well, let's get back to the sensible thinking. So what do we have so far? What are our lock-ins?
I think we have to have the Governor on there because all 4 of us had the Governor.
I was the only one that had this character on my list, so thanks for throwing that up.
I had the hooded one from Bone. He was kind of like,
Justin is trying to do his job, and I interrupted him. I'm so sorry.
all right, we're going to mute everybody.
So no, don't mute everybody because I need to know opinions here. So
You can have the talking stick.
I'll take the talking stick, which probably doesn't sound good. Probably
You
just
take that with your bro nuts.
bro nuts.
I was trying to stay away from that low-hanging fruit, but Nick just had to throw it out there.
I was too, Dustin. I was like, oh my God, here it comes. Oh, yep, there it went.
Anyways, so what are you guys thinking for number 2? Got
Violator,
Master Dark.
Negan.
the Governor.
We're not helping, are we?
I think Negan is a better villain than the Governor, and I think he was a little more important to that franchise than the Governor, even though more of us had the Governor on our list than we had Negan on the list.
Josh.
I
Josh.
think
Well, that's because the Governor's a straight up villain, and Negan is not. He's something else. He's not just a villain.
I think Josh should get to make the call on that because he's the one that's read it all the way through. Does anybody else disagree with that?
Probably everybody in the chat, but I don't care.
Well, it's not about a popularity contest for the chat. It's about a sensible decision.
Well, I still think that, I mean, I still consider Negan 100% a villain, but
you haven't read the comics like Justin has.
Probably
Josh
wouldn't.
has.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't if you read through the whole thing.
okay.
He's a catalyst. He forces them to change their approach, and then he becomes part of the team, as it were. He's never a good guy, but he's not the bad guy. He's just the ultimate survivor, and he's really charismatic. I don't think that he's a villain. It's one of those weird things where he does villainous things, but I don't think he's necessarily a villain. I wouldn't say he's an anti-hero either, but yeah, he's an interesting character.
Okay, so maybe we put the governor there.
I think it's a little hot.
I think that's
governor's
a bit high for the governor. I think the governor deserves to be on the list, but I don't
What
think
about Violator then?
I was
think
actually gonna,
Rasputin is the one that we all had the most.
did you say Rasputin?
We all had him higher, or three of us had him higher.
I didn't
So-
even have him on the list, but whatever y'all want to do.
Rasputin was 4-3-2.
Yeah.
So that definitely, he's got to be up there then.
Yeah, like I almost, and this is just my opinion, I would put, I think 2 and 3 are either Rasputin or Negan.
Rasputin, 2 for sure. And then you guys can put Negan. I don't care.
Then that would make Violator 5.
Well, who's 4?
Negan. Oh, Negan's 3. Then I guess Violator will be 4. What did you have him at, Justin?
I didn't.
Oh, what did you guys have him at?
4, 6, and 7.
I think I'm going to get the obligatory Dustin 7 spot this time because I'm going to fight for that bad boy.
Homelander is a really good one. I said Homelander is my number 5.
So based on where things landed on our, what is it looking like should shake out at number 4?
Well, actually, can I take the easy one and say the governor should be number 6?
Sure.
We're doing process of elimination here, guys. All right. So, in the interest of moving this along, I've gone ahead and filled out spots 10, 9, and 6.
Okay.
If Josh wants my number 7, I'll trade him my number 7, but I get to pick 5.
Oh, hell.
Well, what are you, a general manager of a football team? Start calling you Jerry Jones or something? No, I guess I'm the only one who got that. Okay, fine.
I thought it was
totally
fun.
got that.
Moving on.
I'm just not a cowboy.
That's a really cool collect your way pin, Justin.
It
Look,
is.
we're doing-
I will also think.
I almost had on the 7 spot here. I almost put a Dustin's pick there, but I was trying not to be a terrible person. So,
A member of Stevie B's comics shop.
yeah, old douche canoes.
Well, last time I said that, I got scalded, so I wasn't going to. But you go right on ahead, I guess.
It's after midnight your time.
All right, so what are we doing? I mean, I threw my offer out there. So what do the other two of you think?
I just want Homelander to be on the list.
Did you have him on your list?
Yeah.
Josh,
Well,
which
you
one?
know, I honestly would agree with him. I didn't even think of Homelander, but he is a truly heinous villain, and he's incredible.
And the chat agrees.
Josh, which one were you going to argue for?
I could argue for either Master Dark or for Lord Pumpkin, either one in that spot. But Master Dark, I think, is really. I want to throw Ultraverse a bone, though, and go with Lord Pumpkin. I'm feeling it.
All right.
Lord Pumpkin was such a villain that he ended up closing down all of Malibu Ultraverse and getting them sucked into the Marvel Universe where they disappeared forever. You tell me a villain that's ever pulled off a better feat.
Rasputin.
All right, guys.
Now I feel like you need some Desitin on that.
Are you ready to hear this? Number 10.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Number 10, Gideon Graves.
Yep.
Number 9,
Wait.
King Arthur.
I get to pick number 5 though, right?
No. You got number 7.
Josh took my number 7, and that was what I was saying.
No, I took number 5.
Let him read the list, and then we can reevaluate it.
No, he doesn't.
Breathe. Everybody breathe. Breathe, Dustin. Calm it down. We still have time to argue. This isn't final.
I
Ooh, I'm gonna come down there and smack this.
already wrote final at the top of the list.
That happened.
I could hit the delete button, but it's all the way over here.
Justin said he's ready to go back to work.
All right, so number 10, Gideon Graves. Number 9, King Arthur. Number 8, Homelander. Number 7, Merlin. Number 6, the Governor. Number 5, Lord Pumpkin. Number 4, the Violator. Number 3, Negan. Number 2, Rasputin. And number 1, Shredder.
You know, I realize we don't all agree with where all those people are, but I would have to say, honest to goodness, that's a pretty darn killer list.
I also want to mention that
if that were to be published out there,
I think my list had the most that made the top 10. I'm just saying.
We can evaluate. Justin, swap 5 and 7 because that was the agreement. So go ahead and swap 5 and 7.
And while you're at it,
you know, he made the offer, but I didn't actually agree to it.
I didn't hear any sort of an agreement, and since I'm the one typing the list,
hey, the owners had a meeting here, and so
we'll
everybody wants to get their
my socials
paycheck.
on the tax ID, man.
If everybody wants to get their paychecks,
Dude, I already got mine. I'm rolling in it like duck here.
so after you get done swapping the 5 and 7, you can delete Merlin and add Draken.
So you want Draken at 5?
Because he didn't want me to say 7 had to be Merlin.
Well, I was just if he's gonna be that high at number 7, I just wasn't gonna put him on the list.
That seems so. You're gonna cut off your whole face to spite your nose.
That is my game.
I know it is.
When have I not done that?
Can we also point out that you said it backwards?
I know.
He did that on purpose, I think.
I did. I was trying to exaggerate to the extent Dustin's willing to go.
Don't worry, Shattered Glass. He hit top 5.
I think there was an unsanctioned trade that went through that.
It absolutely was.
Well, look, let's talk about
Dustin to get
this.
his feelings
Let's talk about this honestly, seriously. What if you had to name 3 things that would make a character an absolute 100% top-notch villain? What would 3 qualities have to be?
Well, I can think of one. Look, can I just name my one real quick? Longevity.
Relevance.
Okay.
Josh, you want one? Popularity?
You guys are missing the idea. You guys are missing the point. I'm talking about a villain because those are things that can be considered for heroes too. I'm talking about qualities that only would fit a villain, not a hero. That would separate them from a hero and make you look at them and say, no, this is just an absolute, like, no good, nothing character.
Justin is all of us right now.
Wait a minute. So you're saying that the Joker doesn't count as a villain because he has longevity?
That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that is not the question I posed.
Okay. Pose the question again.
Name 3 characteristics that would make someone a villain, not make someone a great villain, or I said a villain.
Well,
So-
everyone share the same stuff.
So are we trying to find a villain or a great villain?
Just in general, a villain.
Well, this is a great villain list. So
But they can't share the same characteristics of a hero.
I don't know.
What I'm basically saying is
Story does.
if you can separate the fact that it's a damn Power Ranger character and look at what he did as a villain, It was a pretty big deal. It was
Listen.
a pretty heinous act, and it made a huge impact. So yes, I think he definitely deserves to be high on that list. I mean,
I feel like you're ashamed of the fact that he's a Power Ranger character. I feel like you keep trying to defend it.
no. That's just how everybody else looks at it. When you say something about a character and it happens to be a Power Ranger, everybody's like, "Oh, it's just the Power Rangers." But what I'm saying is if you can separate that as someone who, and I know me and you are both fans of the franchise, so this doesn't really matter to us. But like Nick, who likes to rag on Power Rangers and they suck and this, that, and the other, that's fine.
They do.
But if you can separate the fact of what the franchise he's a part of and just look at as a villain, what has he done? He turned the entire franchise on. He took the flagship character of the entire franchise and killed him in an alley and left him for dead right in front of his girlfriend. And then after that happened, he completely destroyed the entire universe and everyone in it. That seems like pretty good qualities for a great villain. So, I mean, that was just the argument I was trying to make. So you can't, if we're talking about villains and not franchises here, you can't knock what he's done as a villain.
And I think I just got hung up on the fact that you said that they can't share the same characteristics. That was my hang up.
Yeah.
I think you phrased your question correctly.
Well, I mean, and it's a cliche, but it's true. Every villain is the hero of his own story, right? So if you would to take this and flip it around, kind of like the irredeemable, incorruptible, invincible, right? If you were to turn these around and tell the story from his point of view, who's the villain in his story, right?
Well, and that's where that came from, because and all he went through time and looked at all the alternate universes and all the other Tommies and all the alternate universes. They all they were all relinquished from Rita's spell, turned out to be this big hero. He was the only one out of all of them who never, ever separated from that. He's the only one that stayed evil. So he looked at all the other ones as being weak and, basically, like you're saying, they're the villains in his story.
Right.
So he killed him. Stabbed him in the back in a dark alley and left him for dead right there. Took him out of the story. All the way to the end.
Spoiler.
Yeah. Well, so, I will say, regardless of which position that he's in, if you look at this list, that's a top 10 list that in a year or two when some people are doing a show and they're like, geez, top 10 indie villains, who should they be? They would look at that list and go, dang, that's a good list.
Not to mention, like I said, we see all the time that a hero is what makes not just a series, but a franchise. If it had not been for this character, there's no way this franchise would have carried on in comic books the way it has. Absolutely no way.
Oh my God.
That franchise would have died after maybe the second volume without this character being brought in. Me and Nick wouldn't even, this show would not be here had that character not been developed. It just wouldn't be here.
Yep, he's evil, all right.
Because I wouldn't have never even gave comic books a shot if I hadn't have just seen that crazy looking bastard on Instagram one time. But yeah, I'm definitely going to. I will fight. I will fight for whether or not that character is definitely a top villain in indies for sure.
Well, Negan would whoop his tail. Rasputin would definitely send him to hell. Shredder would shred him.
A minute ago, Shredder wasn't shit. Now all of a sudden he can. Okay, just shut up. Go drink something else and just go away while we finish this list.
Homelander would laser eye him to death. You know who the real villain of the story is, Dustin? Them damn frozen shrimp sitting right there because you couldn't eat them.
I'm good now. I just needed a couple. I got like 2. I'm good.
So, guys, what do you think? Justin, read it off one more time. Let us know in the chat who you think.
Sorry, I got distracted watching these people go for all of the stars in Super Mario 64.
Oh yeah, that's right, Shutterglass. He also killed Billy.
In all fairness, Billy deserved it.
I don't know. That kid's never done anything to anybody.
Exactly. He's boring.
All right, number 10, Gideon Graves. Number 9, King Arthur. Number 8, Homelander. Number 7, Lord Pumpkin. Number 6, the Governor. Number
How
5.
did nobody give that an argument?
Because Josh knows far more about things that we do, and it's hard to argue against him.
So you're just intimidated by the fact that he has all that knowledge.
Hey, tell you what. You really want to fight him for this? I'll just.
No, I don't. I'm just saying, like, out of everything we just said, nobody said anything about the Pumpkin Man.
Well, and this is where this is where a comic book company that was doing phenomenal comics got totally sucker punched by the fact that Marvel Comics wanted to get their coloring process, and so they bought them, and then they just swept the entire company under the rug and kept their coloring process.
I did a whole video on.
God, it was such a good universe. All those books were so good. But you don't know about these characters because of what happened and the way that they got shunted to the side. It doesn't diminish the characters. The characters were amazing. And Lord Pumpkin was nasty. God, he was
like the main villain.
Not of all the books. It was an interconnected universe like Marvel in many respects, but he was angling to take that spot, and he's such an unlikely character to be in that spot because you're like, what's so threatening about that? It's a pumpkin dude. It doesn't look threatening at all, and yet he was horrifying.
Oh man,
What kind? I mean, but like, would you say?
he has all the characteristics.
Would you say that
Make a
that
villain.
character had like a major impact on that franchise's success?
Oh yeah, yeah. He was part of that whole God Wheel story, which was the Marvel Ultraverse crossover. He was the head of that whole thing. He was the guy that was kicking Thor's butt.
Okay, so he actually did something then.
Oh yeah, and
Okay.
Like Draken.
he reminded me a lot of Doctor Doom. Actually, he had a lot of characteristics in common with Doctor Doom.
Okay. Well, right on.
Draken is
He looked like
Dookie.
Dr. Doom, but he had a lot of characteristics like Doctor Doom.
So he's number 7. Okay.
Number 7, Lord Pumpkin. Number 6, the Governor. Number 5, Lord Draken. Number 4, Violator.
Dookie.
Number 3, Negan. Number 2, Rasputin. Number 1.
Rasputin.
Oh, I was waiting for that. Number 1, Shredder.
I kind of like Nick popping in as his little hype man. He's like the reverse hype man. That's cracking me up, y'all.
I can't even.
One of us, Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble.
Google gobble. Life is good.
All right, Justin. So, entertain me because we do this every week too. Most weeks. Who had the most picks from their list hit the top 10 this week?
Oh, okay. Hold on one second.
Are we gonna do like a weekly MVP?
I know it wasn't me because I had too
It's-
many.
This has been something we do a lot, but it's never like had an actual like anything attached to it. But I mean, that would be something we could do. That would be cool.
Yeah, we should do a weekly MVP, And then whenever Justin
King of the top 10 list that week, you know, so like king of the indie villains or
I had
whatever.
7.
Yeah, it's Josh. It's not even close.
Dustin thought he was like up there.
Well, dang, I had. Oh, it is close. I had 6.
Yeah. Josh had
I thought you said he had 7.
8.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm sorry. There was one that sorry, words. They're hard. Josh didn't have Negan, so 7.
So close, Josh. If you would have just done the right thing, put Negan as number 1, you would
What
have.
I was right behind him at 6 then, so right
Josh
on.
still won.
Right on.
Dustin, good job on coming second. Oh man.
I mean, technically, Nick, you tied him, so.
Well, did we just become best friends?
No.
What's your favorite magazine, Dustin? Is it good?
I'd just like to say I represented well for our friends over at Mad Cave Studios, and I was the only one that did that. So, y'all know who really
well
loves
for
you.
cartoon books.
Honorable mention.
I represented well for companies that no longer exist.
Well, that says a lot about those companies and the characters in their books.
Right. They were so popular that they got bought out.
And never used again.
Well, guys,
if you owned Marvel Comics and there was a competitor that you were scared of and you bought them, would you use them or would you just hide them under the rug? That's what Marvel did.
Well, they bought out Malibu, who owned the Mortal Kombat series. I don't see a lot of fear in that either.
yeah, it was simply over the coloring studios. If you go back,
Yeah, they didn't want Malibu in general. They just wanted the Ultraverse and they wanted their coloring process.
I love how Cool Comics Collector made emphasis on the lips.
Alpaca lips. It's not apocalypse, it's alpaca lips, which makes me think of amber lamps.
But if you look at Apocalypse's face, like the way that they designed him, like the lips, that was what I was thinking about.
Whoa,
Me up.
Black Betty, amber lamps.
So, Justin, you seem like this list was stressful tonight.
What? Sorry?
It seemed like the master list making took a toll on you a little bit tonight.
I'm heavily distracted by watching this guy go for all the stars in Super Mario 64.
Oh.
he's over here watching his own YouTube channels.
Well, everybody else in the chat's been watching X-Men all night, so.
Hey, next week we're going to have, what should we have next week? The Avengers?
Batman Animated Adventures.
Ooh, I need to finish Batman Beyond. And does anybody have...
Spoiler alert, it sucks.
No, it's so good. I need the Todd McFarlane Batman Beyond figure. If somebody sees that, I'll pay
Todd freaking McFarlane.
$20 plus tax.
Wait,
Oh,
there's
fuck.
a McFarlane Batman Beyond figure?
Yeah, it's the DC Universe Batman Beyond.
How did I miss that?
I'm pretty sure. I don't think I'm that toasty yet.
Oh, hey, real quick. Good news, everyone. My wife said I could buy Empire Strikes Back Hot Toys.
High five.
Your wife must be one of the best human beings on the planet.
She's a saint.
She really is. I question why she continues to stay married to me.
Somebody needs to give her okay.
They do. They do.
Spa day or something.
Yeah, or just
I appreciate a comic.
without the baby. Dude, my little baby is teething. She has been a monster today.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that's why he's been hitting the brojito so hard.
won't lie. My little girl has been a monster. We were at the pizza joint. Not that we're done the list and we kind of talk for a minute. We'll probably, what do you guys say? Maybe 6 more minutes? Do a clean
Wait. The pizza joint. Which one?
mellow mushroom. And mellow mushroom sucks anyway. So I was,
Not
No.
my favorite. No.
yeah. But we were there and man, she was freaking out. Didn't want to be there. Ugh. And then we took her to Target and that was somewhat okay. But God bless it. Just,
You wear that shirt to Target. Do people ask if you work there?
no, I wore the shirt that I had on today that I didn't realize had Actually, I guess I brushed my teeth at some point at night, and
Congratulations.
the hydrogen peroxide in the toothpaste that actually stained it. And I wore it all today and didn't realize it was the shirt I wore to your shop today.
I wasn't going to say anything. I saw that. I just thought you had been like eating icing or something.
Yeah, I was running around pretty early this morning trying to get going, but yeah. But no, nobody ever asked me about this. So.
Yeah, Ruben, I think Dr. Eggman counts.
Hey, I had him on my original list, and then I took him off. Actually, that was because Josh told me to put him there, and it was a good idea. Dustin, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Dustin? He's contemplating shrimp.
He's texting.
The way of the shrimp.
Are you texting me, Dustin?
Mm-mm.
You texting Dustin?
Angry, it's not you.
Well,
But yeah, I got to sign off and head bedward because morning comes awful early.
Yep, I'm thinking the same thing. Dustin, y'all going to bed?
I should. I'd still be earlier than any night that I went to sleep like this week.
Well, should we go ahead and sign off and say collect your way and tell everybody at home for being the best part of Two Brothers Comics? All right, Dustin, hit him with the goodbye. Say goodbye to everybody at home for us. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We truly appreciate the support. Thanks for everybody that is a member and that has signed up for the membership. We, again, truly appreciate it. We're truly humbled. And you guys will be getting your sticker packs in soon. Thank you. Oh, where'd it go?
Once again, thank you to everybody that is a member. We appreciate each and every one of you. We also want to give another shout out and thank you to all of our local comic shops who take care of us, making sure we got what we need to make this stream possible. And a big thank you to our new sponsor, BCW. This is huge and we really appreciate it. And guys, don't forget, you can go to TKO Studios and use the code Brothers20 for 20% off on all your orders there. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. If you're catching this on the replay, make sure you hit the thumbs up. And don't worry, guys. We'll be back next week.
I got to show y'all my dog is ready to go to bed.
You guys take care. And remember, as always, collect your way.